authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In World Cup action, the finals are set, and it's going to be Spain facing Argentina. What was a spectacular game, Argentina came back with 2 late goals to get a 2-1 win over England. Final Sunday at 2 o'clock at MetLife Stadium. In the NBA Summer League, the Spurs beat the Jazz 94-82. Spurs first-round pick Terrence Reed had 7 rebounds in the effort. R.J. Davis paced the team with 14 points and 12 rebounds. They'll wait to see their opponent on Saturday. I'm Rob Thompson at 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, this is the AJ and Rob Show with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It's a small Friday. I'm AJ. That's Rob.
That's the banner.
It's the AJ and Rob Show. Good morning, everybody.
We tried to.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
I want to make this look professional.
Yeah, Mike and Mike.
Got Mike and Mike coming.
Okay.
This is where Oxnard is in California.
Oh.
And this is us.
When do they go to California?
The 2nd, I believe. 2nd to the 8th.
All right. That's a pretty crappy California. You drew that?
Yes, I did draw that. And it's not a crappy California if you just don't get the full context.
No, I kind of do.
I mean, this is probably wrong, but I gave Arizona more credit than they deserved. But that's kind of it.
No,
and kind of a experimental way. It's California. See right there, that's called the Inland Empire.
Oh,
they call that the IE.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
it's really far inland.
It looks a little bit like Bart Simpson.
It could.
Without the spiky hair.
And much does California.
Yeah, okay. Well, hey.
I mean, hey.
It looks good.
I think so.
It looks good.
Still up.
It looks good. 210-656-3776 is our phone number.
If you want to see it.
Oh, yes.
Brigade Bar.
Brigade Bar is the place to be. Come on, tune in on the YouTubes.
Brigade Bar bailed me out yesterday.
Oh, did they?
They were solid.
Was Vic, I heard Vic was not
Vic was
solid.
Vic was far from solid.
I also was far from solid yesterday.
So there's I think
I had the bad lettuce.
Well, news director at KTSA was out with the
same thing,
the churros as well. Yeah.
Huh. Actually, I don't think mine was the lettuce. I think I just had like some bad food somehow. I don't know what it was, but
I knew you guys didn't cross pollinate. I know that you and Vic and the three of y'all never really crossed paths all that much. I mean, he spends most of his time behind the double pane glass. I didn't get it, so I figured it wasn't salads because you'd told me what you'd eaten.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what it was, but I was in rough shape yesterday. But hey, you know what? I'm back in the saddle today, baby. Back in the saddle. Edwin, we might want to take a look at the cameras, try and zoom them in a little differently. It looks we're having a wild time here. It looks like. But the AJ and Rob show. How did that go over? Did people say it was stupid?
No, it was. There's a long Brigade Bar discussion. We talked about it. Why?
Okay.
I informed them why.
Well, what was the informing?
That we didn't want to act like we were something we weren't, and that while sports is still very important, it's only part of a larger slice of the pie.
Yeah,
we wanted the show to represent that.
Yes, this is a show about stuff
more than just sports. Although
that's right,
the most important thing in the world is sports. But then
is it?
Oh yeah, It is the one thing that will always welcome you in.
Huh.
It might kick you out, but it always welcomes me back in.
Yeah. I don't think it's the most important thing.
Oh, by far.
What about food?
No, see, if you go to a sporting event, they have food. See, everything you need is out of it.
What about ladies?
I'm watching.
Oh, you're right.
So, like I said,
you're right.
You got everything you need.
Okay, yeah, you might be onto something here. Okay, maybe so. Well, no sports today.
No, unless you want to really break down the ESPYS.
Yes. Oh, we'll have a massive 3-hour breakdown of the ESPYS coming up later in the show.
What are you wearing?
Or not. One of the two.
Did you see any of it?
No.
Oh, I didn't either. I'm just curious if anybody did.
embarrassing.
I have fallen ass backwards into a great show.
What show?
Called The Westies. It's on MGM Plus.
I've never heard of such a thing.
It just premiered. It stars the dude, what's his TJ, the guy that was the bald dude that got his Oscar for the drummer that's going deaf. He's the farmer's insurance guy.
Oh, J.K.
Rowell or whatever his name. He plays the lead Westie gangster, and it's set back in the 70s and early 80s, and it's the Westies, and they're fighting the Gambino crime family. It is great.
Okay.
I can't recommend it enough.
Okay.
It's the best thing I've seen since, the last show I watched.
J.K. Simmons.
That's
the
it.
guy's name.
He's excellent, and it's a good
I think
show.
J.K. Rowling is the anti-trans Harry Potter person.
Yes, who talk about pissing off your own audience. But, last night...
Imagine that being like the Harry Potter lady and then like telling
you know
people,
what?
I hate trans and gay.
All of you fans who have friends...
And literally every Harry Potter person is like,
wait a
what
minute.
What?
First of all, Gandalf was gay.
Is Gandalf in the... I thought Gandalf
No, not Gandalf. Dumbledore was gay.
Oh, I did not know. Again, I've never watched a Harry Potter. I just know Harry Potter people when I see them.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of them who are struggling with identity.
Well, I mean, they're not struggling. They've found it.
Or they have found it.
The response is that.
They've made a decision.
Yeah,
it's different than what I thought it was.
So, yeah, but anyway, it's one of the best true crime, not true crime, but based on real events. We got gore. We got funny. It's a good show. I highly recommend it. Go find it.
Well, I'm interested.
The Westies. The first 2 episodes premiered, so it's just started.
I'd be down with that.
You will find it very entertaining while you search for something to watch before training camp gets started.
I didn't watch the ESPYs because it was exactly what I expected it to be.
When was the last time?
New York Knicks jerk session. And I'm pissed about it.
I didn't know until you just told me. I honestly didn't know who'd won.
I didn't know until this morning when I woke up and I started prepping. But
I think I willfully ignored. Because I fell asleep during the Spurs game, so I wanted to catch up on that. And
best team, New York Knicks. The best team. What were they?
Over the hockey team?
What were they? The 3 seed in the East? Okay, cool story.
And USA Hockey, who?
Yeah, not USA Hockey, who won our first gold medal in 44 years,
not that
46 year, whatever it is. Yeah, no big deal. What about best NBA player?
They did not put Jalen Brunson.
Oh, Jalen Brunson, yeah, not
this was a Nick circle jerk.
Not Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, not the MVP,
kidding me?
Not Joker, not Wemby, the league's young bright star. No, Jalen Brunson. Not only that, what about this one? Best athlete in a men's sport.
It wasn't Brunson, was it?
Jalen Brunson. This is why.
Yeah, that's a Nick circle jerk.
It's ESPN and the ESPYs. They're so.
Well, wait till they start letting wrestlers
so blatant.
It's going to be wrestling next year. We're going to have wrestlers involved.
I think they
did they have?
No, maybe not.
I don't think they did any wrestlers.
I'm surprised they didn't.
They will next year.
Yeah, I mean, what a joke.
It was cool. And who gave the V Award speech? Who got the Courage Award?
The Courage Award, I think, was or the Perseverance Award.
Whatever.
Was, Jim Abbott.
The one hand?
Yeah, the one hand pitcher.
Well, is he dying?
I don't know. I didn't hear the whole thing. His hand fell off, Rob.
Oh, I remember what he did.
And he persevered.
But normally,
actually, I think he was born without it.
Oh, he was born without it. For those of you who don't recall, this dude was a left-handed pitcher, didn't have a right hand, and was fully capable of throwing a pitch, putting his glove on his pitching hand, catching a ball, coming back to him, and getting it to first base. I saw it happen more than once.
Yeah,
and remarkable. But normally, when you get this award, you're right at death's door. Now, sometimes you get pulled back. Robin, whatever, she didn't go. But for the most part, it's the Arthur Ashe Courage Award. Is that the one?
No, this is the Jimmy V Perseverance Award.
Jason Collins won the Arthur Ashe Award.
So there we go.
And his brother accepted the award in first place.
Yes.
Okay, so he didn't die, but somebody else did.
Yeah, for different things. So Jim Abbott's is for like I think it's for like
feel good,
showing kids like, hey, you can do it if your hand fell off, or you can do it if one of your legs fell off.
The thing is, Jim Abbott, this was 30 years ago.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Not that I'm against Jim Abbott.
was before my professional career. I know that. I would have, not that he's probably not very well deserving, but you're kind of digging up some old stuff. Did he do something new?
Or Rob, I have no idea.
I'm just kind of.
He's a hero.
I'm not anti-Jim Abbott, but
it feels like you are.
There's a lot of stuff. There's been a lot of water under the bridge since he was really
back.
Well, I didn't expect it to, but now he doesn't have to, he's not probably in a situation where he doesn't desperately need both hands all the time.
Says the guy who's missing an arm right now.
Well, it says, yeah, but what I'm saying is,
when
you give the award, it's when he's actually playing Major League Baseball as a pitcher, doing that on the daily. Like, oh my God, did you just see that? That's been a long time ago.
I think what he's doing is he's inspiring the next
I'm
generation.
Sure not next. We're now at 3 generations down. He's inspiring the grandkids of those that he inspired.
No, you're probably right.
I'm just saying, was it kind of short list? They couldn't find somebody?
I don't know.
Newer?
It's a good story.
It's a wonderful story.
It's almost like the 30 for 30. Sometimes we need to dig up something old that happened and say, hey, let's revisit this. That's pretty cool.
I think he should also get that. And I'm also happy he got this award. I'm just saying there might be somebody more recent facing more new challenges.
You remember when Dave Dravecki's arm fell off?
Snapped in two?
Yeah, it sucked.
Well, then that was the second time he'd broken it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He was like, I'm all healed. Oh, no.
That will go down. That'll go down. And see, that they need to have an award named after him.
Yeah.
See, that's one of those other things. You don't want to get the Arthur Ashe Award.
No.
Because death was around you at some point.
Yes.
And you never want to have a disease named after you. Those are 2 rules in life.
Yeah.
If the disease is named after you, that ain't good.
What about when it's the cure, though? Like Tommy John.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being named for the cure, but normally you had it.
Tommy John did.
See, so that's not the best thing. But you don't want to be like, you don't want to have like Thompson syndrome. Like, oh my God.
Oh, no.
This is so strange. We're going to name this after you. I'd rather not.
We'll talk about the hypocrisy of the ESPYS a little bit. Did you get hurricaned or tornadoed yesterday?
I got the warning. I got the warning at 10:30.
Everything good out at the casa?
As far as I could see.
Did the tornado fix your gate?
No, the gate's still broken, but we have all the parts.
Wouldn't
it
have been cool if the tornado hit and then it fixed the gate?
No,
it never works that way, does it?
Well, the new gate is there, but I don't have the magnetic opener on one side. And when we close the gate, the only thing that can open it, no matter which side you're on, is the key fob thing.
Oh.
So we've left it open because with all the power stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to get
going out there and cranking an open gate, and that's 6 foot tall steel rods in a lightning storm is not ideal. That's really the only reason it's not opening is because it was very recently struck by lightning.
So are we all going to die? Are we? Is it ever going to stop raining? Are we all going to float away?
Last night at 10:30,
what's happening to our town?
I got the full-on tornado warning, hide under your bed, go find higher ground kind of warning at 10:23. And yesterday, while we were on, this was all going down. KTSA is going wire to wire with it, and they have Bill Taylor, otherwise known as Joe Reinigle.
Yes.
Well, they have Bill Taylor on, and he talks them through yesterday. Well, last night when I got the warning, I went on to Ken's.
By the way, the best thing is when a weatherman comes on after the weather's happened to talk about what happened.
No, he was going live. I mean, he was working it live yesterday. And for me, last night, he was going live.
Okay.
And I'm watching, and he did a great job, man. For anybody that was under that warning, it was very calming.
So there's going to be rain?
He could tell you
thunder?
Exactly the road. Like, okay, if you're right here, this is where you need to be worried. And if you're over here, it was originally looked bad, but, I think you can ease up, that kind of stuff. What everybody needed to hear at 10:30 at night because there was booming lightning all around, and things did get strangely calm.
I was sound asleep.
Dude,
it was calm for me.
Well, it was right about 10:30. Yeah. And it was going to be about 30 minutes, I think. It went from 10 to 10:30. And Bill Taylor, thank you, man. You did a great job.
Guy.
Yeah, and it turned out to be nothing. It kind of broke apart. But anytime you get that warning, if you've ever been in a tornado, you start heading for the bathtub.
Yeah, well, that's when weathermen that's when they make their money.
That's Super Bowl day.
Yeah, but as long as especially if the disaster doesn't really happen.
And last night was one of those cases.
Yeah. If the disaster happens, then the weatherman, how could you not warn us sooner?
Well, and to be honest, 4 and 12 were not live.
Oh, really?
Taylor was the only one that was live because I was, popping back and forth to see who had what, and those two were still just in the news, and Taylor was talking us through it. Yeah.
What was the big news yesterday? Was there something bigger?
I think we're at war,
Okay.
And then there was the
$6 million for something. I don't.
The hearings for the interim attorney general.
Trump gave $6 million to some gal.
Oh, he had to pay her forced.
Well, I mean, I think he was generous.
Wasn't this the court ordered?
Yeah, but I think he was going to pay her anyway.
The Supreme Court said, no, you got to pay him.
Yeah, but I think he planned on paying her.
You are, in fact, a convicted.
I think he was going to pay her anyway. Right. They didn't have to force him, but they.
Well, anyway, that was the news. So they were all over the place.
And
the ice shootings
and Jalen Brunson,
and they were leading with the Jalen Brunson story. But
Jesus Brunson,
Bill had us wired in, baby, and talked us all the way through it. So I had an easy night after him.
What a guy.
Yeah,
Bill.
what a guy.
Thank you, Bill.
Thanks,
Thank you
Bill.
for rescuing us all. Edwin is on the other side of the glass. Edwin, did you have any tornado-related issues at your house?
Just a bunch of rain.
Just a bunch of rain.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Did you go out and get around in it?
No.
Okay.
I stayed inside the whole time.
You know what was horrible for me? I wanted to go out to eat last night, and the restaurant I wanted to go eat at is on I-10, like just inside 1604.
You weren't going to get there.
Well, that's what my wife said. And so she picked an alternative restaurant, and I don't want to name names, but a much lesser alternative restaurant that's much closer to our house.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we had to go instead. And it was very disappointing, of course, because that's what.
Well, that last night, especially where I was, that area, discretion's the better part of valor.
Yeah, I guess. Whatever, man.
I had to take a back way out. I had one road closed.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, was it raining for you on the way in again?
No. I mean, it was raining, but not terribly. The only problem, see, when we hit the roads, there's no one in front of me. And my car, I'll tell you, it hydroplanes. I got wider tires. I'm not used to the wide, and I hit water, man. It's. I don't know where I'm going. I just hope I continue straight.
I think you need to drive more aggressively.
Well, I am. I mean, doing 90, it's not,
Yeah.
I eased off today. I backed off just a tad. But thank God I was alone on the roads because it was a sketch.
All right. We got plenty to talk about today. It is the morning. No, it's not the morning huddle. It's the AJ
there
and Rob
show.
Show.
Dollar in the jar.
How many times do you think that'll happen? 210-656-3776 if you want to get in right here on 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. So good news. We've cleared both of our trouble spots. 410 eastbound approaching Broadway. That wreck is cleared. And 90 westbound General McMullen. That wreck is cleared as well. Now, we do have slick streets, so it's not as bad as it was yesterday, but just please be very careful as you head out and about. Now, if you do see something we're not talking about, give us a call on the traffic tip line at 210-785-2601, and we'll go and check it out. Of course, plenty of flooding in all the usual spots, so be very careful. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
Don't miss the San Antonio Gunslingers final home game this Sunday, July 19th at 3 p.m. It's the Outlaw Game. First 1,000 fans get a free custom Gunslinger bandana, plus big end-of-season merch specials. Last chance to see them at home this season. Get tickets now at sagunslingers.com.
This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique. But you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
Got a buddy who thinks he knows baseball? Perfect. On Rangers game days, prove it with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger you think will launch it out of here. He hits one, you and a friend are headed to a Rangers game. He hits two. Now, you've got tickets and hotel. Yeah, you're making a night of it, and your buddy's buying the first round. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Call your shot and win the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers. AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Was that like a 30-second break?
Like 2 minutes.
2 minutes? You're telling me. Huh. All right. Well, that's all right. I mean, I'm back. I would have been nice to, glad I didn't have to, glad it wasn't yesterday. Would have been a disaster.
Dude, I got nothing to say. This is easy.
The other breaks are longer.
The other breaks are longer?
Yeah.
All right. That's all right. Did you watch any of the soccer match yesterday?
I dozed through it.
I actually watched it, and I got to tell you, the British are a bunch of chokers.
Man,
that's embarrassing. I think
you could feel like in one of the there was a ripple in the force.
I mean,
and it was now the winning one was terrible. It was the tying goal that you knew, the Brits knew, we're not going to win. They're going to beat us. Even though they just tied it, you knew. The whole world knew. It's not a matter of when Argentina scores. It's just a matter of how.
Yeah.
And they knew
and then they scored twice in like 5 minutes. It's like, dude,
boom, boom, game over.
You guys had this thing in the bag.
Well,
I think they tried to do what you say, park the bus.
Well, they did for 45 minutes.
That was dumb.
And then they pulled their scores on top of that. The whole thing was very. I said we were prepping for the show. The Brits are the Dallas Cowboys, man. They're all. All flash.
That might be the best way to put it.
They're all flash with no substance. I mean, you know, it's been 60 years. Who'd have thought? I mean, you'd have thought at some point, kind of like the Cowboys. Who'd have thought?
I told
after all this,
that Harry Kane is a loser.
He didn't do anything. I don't remember. But then again, I dozed through it. But I did see the last 20 minutes. And while the Brits, they choked. There's no question about it. Strategically, the greats didn't show up. Everything. But on the other side, the GOAT was the GOAT. I mean, they lost Lionel.
Well, he didn't even score one.
But the assist, man, the winning assist, you can't drop a better dime.
Yeah.
I mean, that was what the world's best does, because he delivered that ball for, I don't know, the kid that hit the header, but you couldn't have done it any better. It was perfect.
So, and then Spain beat those sorry-ass Frenchies the day before. I was glad to see that.
Those guys, man. I don't know who needs to be more embarrassed, and it's going to be a battle of the just turd droppers when they play that third place game on Saturday.
Man.
I mean, two teams that just crap the bed.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah. Although at least with like, I'll be honest, I didn't watch the whole Spain-France game. All I watched was the second half of the England game yesterday, so I don't even know on that one. But what I watched of the Spain game, it was like there was no doubt who was better. Like Spain was just better than them.
They were. It reminded me, I said yesterday, and for those of an age, the Villanova-Georgetown game, because Villanova just X's and O's them to death. I mean, just sliced and diced them, never turned the ball over.
Yeah, you might have
backdoor cuts.
You might have better players than us, but they were a better team
by far. And it was a very fun, though boring watch, because it really was kind of cool to watch great soccer being played.
Yeah,
I mean, but only lasts for about 20 minutes. Unfortunately, we had to deal with it for 60.
Well, it was only like 5 minutes of fun in yesterday's game.
And yesterday was. I woke up at the right time. You know what I mean? Because I get the sense there was a reason why I stayed asleep, because I don't feel like I missed anything. But the last 20 minutes of the game was pretty spectacular. There's no getting around the fact that two things were proven. That everybody who was worried about the Brits and their heart and the team and their arguing, it was obvious that was a problem. And as a neophyte, I can't imagine there's a better player that's ever put on a pair of cleats than Messi.
Yeah.
I mean, I as a guy who just is catching him at the end.
You shouldn't call yourself bad words, though.
What, neophyte?
Yeah.
Well, it itches.
It's a little insensitive.
I had it on my lettuce.
It's a little insensitive. That's all. No big deal.
But really, watching him be spectacular in a spectacular moment was truly, it was worth the watch.
Who do you want to win?
Dude, I don't know. It goes down to, if you love the beautiful game, the Spanish. If you love the GOAT, and all the history that could be made, it'd be Argentina. I think I'm going to be happy either way. My gut falls just because of the kind of guy I am toward the Spanish, just because I appreciate the team.
I think it's going to be Spain. I think this is going to be like when it's the passing of the torch. It's like when Hulk Hogan slammed Andre the Giant at WrestleMania, and like Andre the Giant finally said, "Okay, Hulkster, it's yours."
So
now.
do you think it's
and it's his?
Is it the team?
Yamil, whatever that kid's name is.
Is it Amel Yamin, or is it the team?
Yeah.
So it's
I think
Yamin going to be the
Yamin guy.
And it feels like it.
He's going to body slam Lionel Messi.
It wouldn't be that hard.
And there they go.
I think Messi's about 4 feet tall.
I know he is a little guy, a little big, a little wee lad.
He's quick to the ball, though.
He is. Yeah, well, I'd be quick too if I were that size. I'd be,
It's the pink. No,
he's like Darren Sproul. No, he's the only one who doesn't have to wear pink. He can wear what he wants.
Wears the
there's no rules for me.
He was again. I love seeing great players be great in big moments, and he was.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's soccer talk for the day. I got nothing else on it. I got no more of it.
I'm gonna miss it though.
Are you?
It gave me something to do. And the good news is training camp starts next week. So
yeah, you don't need much else to do.
There's not a whole lot I need, but the
has
sad
this
thing
convinced you to watch any international soccer?
Not at all.
Okay,
not at all. I mean, but I did enjoy the last month. It was a worthy diversion.
Okay. Yeah, I probably caught about 3 full hours of soccer.
Saw a lot of soccer.
So I'm an expert now.
I've got 40 hours in toward my 10,000. I'm on my way.
That's wild. That is wild. Good for you, though. I mean, 40 hours
an
awake.
Guy. I can speak the language.
40 hours awake or 40 hours in front of a TV?
Well.
Yeah, I know
it's hard
you.
to quantify.
I know you.
It's hard. I mean, I was near. If I had a meter, I would count.
That's like me. I've watched a ton of golf in my life,
me
but
too.
almost none of it.
All the golf
awake
and NASCAR, you can stand. I've been in front of the TV for.
All right, 210-656-3776 is our phone number if you want to be a part of the show. It is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. So good news. We've cleared both of our trouble spots. 410 eastbound approaching Broadway. That wreck is cleared. And 90 westbound General McMullen. That wreck is cleared as well. Now, we do have slick streets, so it's not as bad as it was yesterday, but just please be very careful as you head out and about. Now, if you do see something we're not talking about, give us a call on the traffic tip line at 210-785-2601, and we'll go and check it out. Of course, plenty of flooding in all the usual spots, so be very careful. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. This report is sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. Why pay full price when you can customize and save? Switch to Liberty Mutual, and they'll customize your auto and home insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
$30 million in guaranteed prizes. Cash in this football season in Las Vegas with 3 Circus Sports contests. Entry starting at $1,000, all with no rate. Circa Million, 18 weeks of point spread action. Circus Survivor, pick one winner each week, no point spread. And the Big Daddy, Circa Grandissimo, with a $100,000 entry fee. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. $30 million guaranteed. Visit circusports.com for details.
Hot summer days and high energy bills are on the way. Upgrade your home's old leaky windows this month with Window Nation at 50% off all window styles. Yes, 50% off new, beautiful, energy-efficient windows, plus 0 down, 0 interest, and no payments for 2 years. Call now, 866-200-8670 or windownation.com. In select markets, trust our family of brands, New South Window and ArmorView. That's 866-200-8670 or windownation.com to book a consultation.
Uncover the root of your problems and improve the quality of your life. I'm Dr. Torres from the Institute for Functional Health. For more than a decade, we have helped people restore energy, vitality, libido, and drive. Most patients come to us because they feel unheard or stuck. Schedule your discovery day. We'll talk about your history, run advanced testing, and build a personalized plan that fits your life. We have helped thousands of people just like you. Call 210-468-1891. I'm Dr. Torres at the Institute for Functional Health. 210-468-1891.
The Sherwin-Williams Summer Sale is here. Get 30% off select paints and stains or 35% off our newest product, Emerald Symmetry, July 17th through the 27th. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, I cannot wait. It is my dream day. I get to go hang with the camels.
So, stories with Joe and a camel?
Yeah.
On The Blitz?
Yeah.
And whatever sports news is going on?
Yeah.
But it's you and the camel.
Hump day.
Oh, good Lord, it's Thursday.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hi, this is Joe Reinagle. You're listening to the home of the Texas Rangers, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, good morning. It's the AJ and Rob Show, 94.1, 210-656-3776. If you'd like to be a part of the show, we'd love to have you. Let's see, trying to run everything on one computer this morning. Probably a mistake. SA Texans never got into the ESPYS, irrelevant awards. Each sport has its awards. What's the point? Yeah.
At least the point over the last several years has gotten kind of away from ESPN patting themselves on the back. And they've turned the day into kind of a fundraiser for cancer. So it has a redeeming thing.
But then the Knicks won.
But you know, yes. But at the end of the day, it's silly. This is made up drama. It matters not.
I would imagine there's not a lot of ESPYs up on... You know,
I mean, I'm sure.
I doubt the ESPY makes Jalen Brunson's mantle.
Well, it's almost as good as
right
the
next
MTV
to his right next to
award.
his Finals MVP, his ESPY.
You know, what is it like? You can get the Golden Globes Best Kiss.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a worthy trophy.
Imagine thinking Jalen Brunson is like a better sports ball player than Shohei Ohtani.
Again,
or even Nikola Jokic, or even like the guys that play his own sport. He's like the 15th best guy in the NBA, but he's the best. He's the best athlete in the world.
And they got a lot of rooftops in New York, so I self-aggrandizement. But I'm not kidding. Next year they will have wrestling awards. It's coming.
I can't wait. Roman Reigns.
It'll be there.
It's his time.
Well, and I'm kind of half. Do they do a UFC award? Do they do a fighter?
They have a best fighter award.
So that's
but it's
all
like
they do.
between boxing and UFC. Terrence Crawford won it.
So
yesterday.
they're going to separate that out.
You think so?
Yeah, they got a vested interest in it.
No, they don't anymore. Remember, they're out of the UFC.
Oh, then they're
business.
done. It'll be all wrestling.
Yeah, it might be.
Seriously.
Roman Reigns, the best pro wrestler. He does win all the time, so it's got to be him.
Sure. Why
not? Jake Paul's brother, maybe.
Sure. Why not?
Depending on what's promoting.
Yeah.
What's happening at the time.
Whatever's breaking.
Yeah, I was a little peeved by that. I heard them talking this morning on what's that show that comes on before us?
I don't know.
Unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike. That's right. And they were talking about the dude on there was talking about about Shoddy going on a podcast and saying he expects that they'll be playing in the Super Bowl next year.
And how dare he say something?
Yeah, he was all
that
worked
outrageous?
up about it. Like, I can't believe he would say that. Well, what's he supposed to say? I think we'll probably, I expect us to improve to 9-8, maybe squeak in a wild card and get the crap kicked out of us in the first round.
Was it about 4 or 5 years ago? We were all gathered around the first day of practice for the Spurs. And Pop comes walking out, and the first thing out of his mouth was, I don't think we're going to make the playoffs. Okay, Coach. Well, that's the way we start.
Well, I was just at a practice, and y'all are wasting your time covering this team this year.
He literally sat down, and the first thing out of his mouth was, I don't think we're going to make the playoffs. Well, we ended up getting Wemby, so it did work out, but it was the beginning of
that was a year where it was like Keldon Johnson was your best player.
And we started Jeremy Sohan at point guard. So if we had a prayer, Pop was going to completely blow that up early. But at least he was honest from the get-go. Like, dudes, if we win 10 games, it'll be on accident.
He saw it early, and there's something to be said for that.
So, that part of the world I appreciate. But if I'm a player on that team, I'm like, bro, I'm working here. What are you doing?
All right. I guess we'll try. We'll try our best.
No playoffs, you say? Well, I signed the wrong contract. I got a kicker for a playoff appearance.
No, it ain't happening this year, Bubba. No, I like that. I kind of appreciate that he was up front and just like didn't try to sugarcoat things. If it ain't good, don't. I mean, to me, the worst thing you can do is if it's going to be a disaster, tell people everything's fine, everything's great.
I stood next to a coach.
That's why I worry about Shoddy saying that out loud.
Yeah, when you know a coach is lying, when you know that he is just trying to blow smoke up your butt and your team's butt at the same time, like, this offensive line is really coming together. Hey, coach, you gave up 7 sacks. But it could have been 8.
That's true. So it could have been worse.
Coach, be honest.
No.
Prayer.
Well, yeah, but also
But Shoddy isn't lying. Shoddy, he better be saying that.
Rob, they didn't make the playoffs.
But he has to. He didn't make the playoffs for a lot of reasons, and every reason they didn't, they spent a lot of money to fix. I mean, they did. I mean, not that I expect absolute fruit from the sowing of the seed, but what was the problem? The defense sucked. Well, how much money and effort went into the defense in the offseason?
Did they get Micah Parsons back?
Well, Micah didn't go back to anywhere. He's still limping around.
All right.
But they spent money on the defense. They go get a different defensive coordinator. He has by far the best wide receiver room in all of professional football. He's got a line that might actually turn out to be better, not good, but better, and a running game that you can almost half-ass rely on. So they don't have to score 40 points to win a game every month now. I think 35. I mean, they're still going to throw. But what I'm saying is that extra 6 to 7 points is 4 wins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So given the situation he's in, Shoddy better be talking, and you don't want to say Super Bowl, but you gotta. But when you say Super Bowl, you go.
That's what I mean. It's like you
Super
don't really.
Bowl means 2 playoff wins, or a playoff win. That's really what Cowboy fan is looking at. But if you're going to tell me Super Bowl, you better win a playoff game.
No, yeah, you don't really have much of a a choice when they ask you to say. I mean,
yeah. But if you say playoffs, see, like this is a playoff caliber team, I go, oh crap, you're going to win 6 games,
right?
But if you say Super Bowl, he's looking at it going, I got a playoff win in me. If everything breaks right, we might win 2. Okay. But I think he's being legitimate when he says it.
How many guys do you think at the beginning of the season really believe their team could win the Super Bowl? How many of these guys are that optimistic?
I know coaches, and 90% of them are pretty optimistic.
It's crazy.
I think if you can.
Why is it I can see all the people who aren't good and no one else? They can't see it when it's. Are they too close?
Well, no. The coach's optimism is always if this goes right, and the things that I can control. If I can control this, and that, and the variables of the player, I can put them in the right position. And I figure 50% of the time they'll do the right thing, or if I think there's no way. But if I say 50% of the time they're going to do the right thing, as long as I do my job, I'll put them in the right place to do their job. It's hard not to be optimistic.
I always think back to when the Jets got Aaron Rodgers, and they were like, "This is now a Super Bowl team," and all I could look at it was like, "Are you kidding me? Like how? Why am I don't go to your practices." And I can tell you right now, this isn't going to work.
I think that was coming from the press more than the coach. I think that was a press-driven thing. But I do think coaches are optimists, and you're not in that line of work if you don't think I can do enough to get my kids in a place to win. Especially in that situation. But I also have been around a lot of coaches that once the door closes, when they start pouring their heart out, and it's far worse than you ever imagined. Like, dude, now I get it. Now I see why you have to act this way, because anything less than that, this whole house of cards is going to collapse.
Yeah.
So they kind of have to act on possibility and humor.
Well, good luck, Shoddy.
Yeah, good luck, man, because this says everything that the Cowboys you say they need has happened as far as we've had peaceful training camp. We've had one dude get suspended yesterday, but for the most part, not a lot of prison talk. We don't have any significant holdouts coming. We don't have really any real injuries hanging over. We got a couple, 3 or 4 players that look like they could take the next step. They spent money like crazy on the defensive line. So, given the circumstances, this has been the best offseason the Cowboys have had in a decade. I mean, It really is. So I see the optimism.
By the way, Charles Snowden was the guy you're talking about who got suspended for a Dewey, 3 games for a.
And they signed
DUI.
him knowing it was possible, if not probable.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I mean,
I mean, he's a body. But if that's all you're looking at a very typical Dallas Cowboy offseason, a typical Cowboy offseason right now would involve George Pickens running routes on the beach in Cancun.
Or a guy killing himself.
Or something driving off. So that would be the typical offseason. So this is all you got a week before? So
well, maybe
I get
right.
a sense that there's a sense of purpose more than there is a sense of reaction around the camp.
Okay. Well, I'm not convinced, but
I'm not convinced either. But I would say in the last 10 years, this is the best situation they've found themselves.
Okay. Well, we'll see if that carries over.
I see 8.5 wins, no problem.
8.5, you tell me. 8.5.
Well, there's a draw, right? I've been watching soccer.
Guess so. It'll work. All right. 210-656-3776. It is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1.
Drive. Saturday, August 1st from 11 till 1 or while supplies last. At the Gomez Law Firm, 2943 Moss Rock Drive. Free backpacks and school supplies for all school-aged children while supplies last. Saturday, August 1st from 11 till 1. Sponsored in part by the College for Healthcare Professionals, AI United Insurance, Central Med, Tamalitos Restaurants, Somerset Academy, and Romo Door Supply. It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, good morning. You see Stephon Diggs? Stephon Diggs has all kinds of stuff going on. Like somebody accused him of being in a gay relationship over the weekend, which, okay.
More power to you, but
that's your thing.
I wasn't upset with what he said the other day about the wide receivers.
What did I didn't even
He
hear
was
this.
talking about find a better number 2 than me.
I mean,
and I think George Pickens could argue, but for the most part, I thought that was about as honest assessment of himself that Diggs has ever offered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought, well, maybe I think he's found a place that he's kind of settling in. And, he is a ridiculously talented dude, and I think his attitude has gotten in the way of his output for years now. And if he can kind of put that to bed, the sad part of it is his physicalness is not what it was. So he's turning – if the mindset is finally right, his body ain't what it was. So I wonder what to expect, but at least he was saying the right things, and it's been a long time since he said the right thing.
He's a pain in the ass, though.
Well, what I'm saying is maybe he's turned the page, because Stephon Diggs would have never admitted in his deepest, darkest cave of a moment that I'm a number 2 wide receiver. And just to hear him say that, I went, well, at least Vrabel's adjusted his altitude a bit.
I mean, I like to think that him being a free agent and no one trying to sign him and camp's about to start probably lets you know, like, hey, dude, you're not.
You'd like to think
you're not at the top of the heap anymore.
You'd like to think, and 9 times out of 10, that is not the case. It's not his fault. It's everybody else around him. And maybe he might have found it. And if he did. You want to talk about great wide receiver rooms. New England's in a pretty good place if that's him.
Well, here's everything he's got going on right now. So first of all, a man named Nigel King has sued Diggs for falsely claiming that that King stole Diggs' Ferrari, and for having Diggs' friends kick his ass over it.
When did this happen?
So in July 2024, King arranged for Diggs' Ferrari to be transported to Houston. The car was stolen. King claims he was never identified as a suspect in the threat. In December of 2024, Diggs began accusing King of stealing the car, and a year later, Diggs' friend kicked King's ass over the stolen Ferrari.
Did he not have insurance?
It seems like you would, but I don't know. Maybe his rates went up, or he didn't want to pay the deductible. I don't know.
Well, that'll humble you.
Diggs, the case that first surfaced in February of 2026 requested that the case not proceed until the other defendants are properly served. The other defendants have since been served, which could set the stage for litigation to unfold. So he's got that going with him.
All right.
And in November,
I might have to retract everything I just said.
In November, Diggs sued a man named Christopher Griffith for falsely claiming that Diggs had drugged and sexually assaulted him. And normally,
I'd like to remove from the record everything I just said.
Well, normally when you get sued by the famous person for saying something about him, you go, oh, my bad. Well, Griffith filed a counterclaim saying that Diggs did indeed sexually assault him in 2023. So that case is unfolding right now. There's just a lot going on with him.
No.
That
he's not. No.
I don't know that
unless he's scared straight. You know what I mean? Unless he's like, oh, my God, I could go to jail. I'm going to buckle down and be a good boy. I discount everything I just said.
Just remember.
What I heard was his agent speaking, not
this him. Is the dude that said Josh Allen is the problem with our team. He's trying to spread the ball around too much, and then Stephon Diggs leaves. He forces his way out of Buffalo, and then the next year Josh Allen wins the MVP. I think Stephon Diggs might be the problem.
Well, I think, and I, honestly tried to go that direction, and for him to admit that he's a number 2, I thought, well, that's a step in a different way. But no, this cat's same old cat. He will not be a Patriot for more than another year.
No, the Patriots already cut him.
In the
NFL,
guy, the next team he's on.
Well, I think his agent said this. 5 unnamed teams have quote checked in on Diggs. Dude, trust me, if a team was checking in on Diggs would have signed.
Yeah, I think he read a prepared statement from his agent after the last team said thanks, but no thanks.
I think that's what it is, man. I think this dude's
misread the context. No, cat's done. The whole Diggs family's jacked up. Man.
There's a reason why Diggs isn't signed. There's a reason why Brandon Ayuk isn't signed. The juice is not worth the squeeze
because
with these guys.
Wide receiver. This is the golden age of wide receivers right now.
And you're right. Are there guys that are better than those guys? Probably not a lot available.
But I can find some real close.
Yeah, but do you want to deal with these dudes who are running around the locker room causing problems, being pain in the ass, going to court? Who wants that?
Well, there are so many good wide receivers out there. The well is so deep. And if you're good, you'll still get paid. But if you're not, you are so eminently replaceable. There's somebody can look just like you and get real close, waiting in line.
Yeah. This is guys who don't have dude rape allegations or beating up your buddy because you think he stole your car, allegate.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot to, and on top of that, dude seems to be just kind of like, think about what Drake May did last year. Drake May was in the Super Bowl last year. You think if Drake May wanted Stephon Diggs back, he'd be back? I guarantee you he would be. Drake May didn't want Stephon Diggs around.
No.
Get this guy out of here.
Neither does anybody else on the
Josh
roster.
Allen didn't want him around.
What? Like the sad thing is, like I said, both Diggs brothers yacked themselves right out of town. Both of them. Just malingering, talking, not backing up what they say. Just, we'd rather pay you and go away.
Yeah. Well, I think Stephon Diggs it's just not worth it. It's not worth it.
Somebody going to sign him. He will be on a roster on first day.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't think first day. I think like we'll get into the season and some team is going to have an injury and they'll be desperate and they'll call Stephon Diggs.
That's why they're going to call him, but it'll be before training camp's done.
You think so?
Yeah. These guys always get picked up because at the end of the day, as far as running routes and catching balls, he's not bad. And I can fix him. You know, what's his name? The former Patriot that just went whacked out crazy. Tom Brady, I can fix him.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody out there
Antonio Brown
will put up with all the crap because I know he can catch a ball. And I can fix him. We'll do whatever. It never works.
But there are just so many guys now that are worth or that are solid and don't come with the baggage.
Sometimes baggage doesn't matter.
Man,
save me today. I'll worry about tomorrow.
You know
later.
what though? You're right, but those guys are usually the
fired.
Elite of the elite.
Yeah. No, I just this is the NFL. And if you can play at the end of the day, you'll find a spot.
Yeah.
You know, like, it just happens.
If Jamar Chase was accused of the same stuff that Stephon Diggs is, Jamar Chase would still be playing.
Yeah,
people put up with it.
Yeah. And I don't think, but Stephen has worked his way down the ladder where he's the last resort. But people are going to be needing a last resort sooner than later. He's going to get a job.
Like I remember when Ray Rice punched his wife and he didn't get his job. Like he never played in the NFL again. I said at the time, it's like, if Ray Rice were still a top 5 running back in the league, teams would find a way to.
Yeah, I can fix him.
Yeah, they would force their way into it. When Colin Kaepernick took a knee, and everyone thinks that Colin Kaepernick got blackballed from the league. It's because Colin Kaepernick couldn't play anymore. And like if Colin Kaepernick if Tom Brady would have taken a knee, I got news for you. Tom Brady would have still kept on going.
We can find a way to get you.
Chugging.
Man.
So it's at some point these teams are now weighing, okay, is the play worth the pain in the ass that I got to deal with?
Right now it's not.
And then they're like, okay, beating up a guy over a car, potentially raping a dude.
What's his 40?
It's slower than it was.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, but they'll go. But what's his 40?
Yeah.
How many catches did he have?
I think I'm out on him. I think I'm out on Steph Diggs.
There used to always be the Raiders.
For a while, so.
You could always fall through every crack, every sieve, and land with the Raiders, but you can't even do that anymore.
Yeah.
But there are teams out there that are more than willing to bring you on if you'll catch a couple balls.
Yeah. C-Note says, somebody said yesterday Vic's the most reliable of the three. Of the three of us, me, you, and Vic. Vic's the most reliable, and then he's got the
lettuce. A kick in the nuts. I was the one sitting here. I didn't run out of here yesterday.
Yeah, Vic's got the lettuce poops now. Vic might be out for the season with lettuce poops.
He could be.
I conquered mine. I conquered my demons, but I have 2 kidneys and was able to like take the proper medicine. Vic can't do that. He has to drink like a matcha tea and hope for the best.
And when you read the things to avoid right now, the bagged salads, fresh berries, especially strawberries and blueberries. I'm like, dude, you've got it, man.
Yeah, that's all he eats.
You're seething with parasites right now.
Yeah,
seething.
I barely eat vegetables. That's why I'm safe. I just had a bad day, I think. But I'm good now. I haven't pooped in like probably 10 hours. Things are going swimmingly over here. Vic, not so much. I don't know what's going to happen to him. All right. The number, if you want to be a part of the show, 210-656-3776. It is now the AJ and Rob show, not the Morning Huddle. Gibbs says, was it the Morning Huddle and AJ and Rob show? No. It's just the AJ and Rob show now. Look at the sign.
You might
see that? Look at that sign. AJ and Rob show.
Some stray shotguns during the day, but those are just misfires.
Yeah. They're working on it. They're cleaning things up as we speak.
We hope.
Don't you worry. All right, we got 1 hour down, 3 to go on a small Friday. The AJ and Rob Show, 94.1.
You're locked on The Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville.
I'm Dr. Jason Garrett with Arasti. Whether your pain started yesterday or years ago, we treat the root cause so you can feel real relief fast. No pills, no surgery. Most patients notice improvement in just one visit, and we accept most insurance plans. Stop waiting. Start feeling better. Visit Arasti.com today. That's AIRROSTI.com. Arasti. We fix pain fast.
To find the location nearest you, visit Arasti.com.
Nobody builds a business without hearing a few reasons it won't work. Too risky, too crowded, too ambitious. But the people who move things forward usually hear those words first. Because growing a business takes more than optimism. It takes nerve, and eventually, a partner built for what's next. That's Next Rodeo. Big thinking, proven creative. For businesses still moving forward. Next Rodeo. The difference between the business you have and the business you want. Meet us at thenextrodeo.com.
This report is sponsored by Staples. All right, it's officially the most wonderful time of the year at Staples. They've got back-to-school supplies as low as 25 cents, up to 40% off select tech, 20% off for teachers, and more. Check out all the deals at staples.com/back-to-school. Staples, that was easy.
Let's go to Vegas. It's Jason and Joe from The Blitz. Join us at Circa Las Vegas in August for the Circa Sports Ultimate Contest Weekend. The Blitz will be live at Circa August 27th and 28th. And then, of course, we're staying for the weekend. So come to Vegas with us for the Ultimate Contest Weekend.
Circa Survivor, Circa Million, Circa Grandissimo are back. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. So join the Blitz at Circa Las Vegas. More details and discounted rooms, visit circasports.com. That's circasports.com.
Progressive knows that boat days can come with unexpected problems.
It's been a tough Saturday on the lake. I ordered swim trunks in this orange cream color, but it's actually more orange auburn. Oh, and it's swimwear. I probably can't even return these.
If a real problem comes along, your boat's protected 24/7 with Progressive, so you can keep worrying about boater problems. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, not available in D.C.
Hot summer days and high energy bills are on the way. Upgrade your home's old leaky windows this month with Window Nation at 50% off all window styles. Yes, 50% off new, beautiful, energy-efficient windows. Plus 0 down, 0 interest, and no payments for 2 years. Call now, 866-200-8670 or windownation.com. In select markets, trust our family of brands, New South Window and ArmorView. That's 866-200-8670 or windownation.com to book a consultation.
Hey guys, it's AJ, and between us, when you hit a certain age, things start to feel a little bit off. You're tired all the time, your energy's low, and maybe your drive isn't what it used to be. A lot of that can come down to low testosterone. That's why I want you to give a call to Game Day Men's Health, Alamo Ranch on Wiseman Boulevard. They understand what guys are dealing with, and they make the process so easy. The office has a relaxed man cave vibe. Everything starts with a free testosterone test done right there in their in-house lab. After that, you'll meet with a licensed provider to create a custom treatment plan designed for you. And here's the best part, you can start treatment the same day. After a month, you'll be noticing more energy, a better mood, and a boost in your libido. Don't settle. Be the best version of yourself. After a month, you can notice more energy, a better mood, and a boost in your libido. Give them a call, 830-376-9100. 830-376-9100. 830-376-9100 for Game Day Men's Health, Alamo Ranch.
The Colonel's cooked up a new $10 bucket of the day just for you. Monday, 24 nuggets for $10. Tuesday, 8-piece fried chicken for $10. Wednesday, 10 wings for $10. Thursday, 8 tenders for $10. Friday, 24 nuggets for... Ooh, you guessed it, didn't you? $10. The $10 bucket of the day deal. Every weekday. Only at KFC. It's finger-licking good.
Prices and participation vary while supplies last. Not available on third-party ordering platforms. Tax extra.
Oh, hey, Sarah. Did you hear my daughter Katie got Camper of the Week?
That's a big deal.
We got a big deal, too. Right, Mom?
Honey, shh.
What's that?
Okay, that Hyundai Santa Fe, I only paid
Nice. Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days, or 1.9% APR for 72 months on the Hyundai Tucson, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Hurry, offer ends August 3rd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
The grand opening for the second Break Room Sports Bar is this Friday. The new Break Room Sports Bar at 11855 Perrin Vital has pool tables, darts, great food, cold drinks, and plenty of TVs. Bring your friends, grab a drink, and support a growing local business while experiencing San Antonio's newest hangout. Follow the Break Room Sports Bar on social media for the latest specials and events. The second Break Room Sports Bar is at 11855 Perrin Vital. See you Friday for the grand opening.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. So, good news. We've cleared both of our trouble spots. 410 eastbound approaching Broadway. That wreck is cleared. And 90 westbound General McMullen. That wreck is cleared as well. Now, we do have slick streets, so it's not as bad as it was yesterday, but just please be very careful as you head out and about. Now, if you do see something we're not talking about, give us a call on the traffic tip line at 210-785-2601, and we'll go and check it out. Of course, plenty of flooding in all the usual spots, so be very careful. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio Sports Center.
In World Cup action, the finals are set, and it's going to be Spain facing Argentina. What was a spectacular game, Argentina came back with 2 late goals to get a 2-1 win over England. Final Sunday at 2 o'clock at MetLife Stadium. In the NBA Summer League, the Spurs beat the Jazz 94-82. Spurs first-round pick Terrence Reed had 7 rebounds in the effort. R.J. Davis paced the team with 14 points and 12 rebounds. They'll await to see their opponent on Saturday. I'm Rob Thompson at 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, this is the AJ and Rob Show with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, everybody. You've been paying attention to politics, Rob?
That's the true blood sport in this world. Yes.
Well,
it's going to be an interesting day.
Senator Chuck Schumer was on the floor yesterday.
Senior Democrat from New York.
Yes. And he was he was ripping the war on Iran, ripping it, saying this, we shouldn't be in this war. This is a terrible thing. And then I'll let you see what you think happened here. I've got a feeling I know what happened. I want to see if you agree.
Hot mic moment.
Let's see.
Now on Iran and the NDAA. When all the Trump administration...
Woo! Those leather chairs will get you every time.
Well, the problem is, Rob, he was standing.
What?
Now on Iran and the NDAA. When all the Trump administration...
Oops.
Hot mic.
And then so when I first heard it, I said, oh, maybe it's just a, who knows? But then I saw the video. And he goes.
Oh, so. At least he acknowledged. He didn't point to the guy beside him.
Chuck Schumer.
I'd have pointed to the aide standing beside him. It was him.
Oh, that's funny. And then, I don't know if I've got the, I might have the sound of it too. Edwin, I'm going to send you one more. I've got the sound of it. You could pull it. It's the other thing that he said during the speech yesterday. He farted, and then he later on was talking about he talking about the things that Trump has caused, and he said that he caused something that I'm not sure he caused. And if he did, he should probably talk to somebody about it. You could play that straight off of the link. So I just sent it to Edwin. So because I got to get it. We're trying to set it up where I can play things off my computer here in the studio, so I don't have to go through that every time. But let's see if we can get this. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't have it yet.
Oh, well, you should refresh your email.
He's getting it.
Oh, well, it's killing the momentum there. I apologize. That's my fault. But he says that Trump caused the erection. He caused an erection, you tell me.
That doesn't happen very often, I don't think.
I don't think so either.
I don't think it's happened recently.
That's what he's accused of.
But who knows?
None of my business. None of my business. He does what
he's talking to us tonight.
The president is?
Mm-hmm. He's called a speech from the Oval Office tonight.
I think it's because he's accused of causing an erection.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to hear it.
I hope that's what it is.
All right, I got it.
All right, here, play it.
But make no mistake, there will be a trial, and when that trial ends, senators will have to decide if they believe Donald John Trump incited the insurrection against the United States.
It's like flammable and inflammable.
If Donald John Trump incited the erection.
Famous and infamous.
Now on Iran and the NDAA. When all the Trump administration...
Anybody else have the chicken? Anybody else have the chicken?
He's like Vic. Oh, man. Yeah, I love...
We've all been there. When it's coming and you're like, well, I'm going to have to let this go. And you try to cut it off and not going to happen.
I get it. When you're doing public speaking, you have that, oh, boy. But you would think like a senator, you're probly used to it.
Yeah, he's probably 30 minutes in.
Yeah.
Like, he walked on and there was a little gurgle. Then he got going and he realized this is going to have to come out. This is going to have to come out, and this is a pretty live hot
What are they doing?
mic.
Micing his ass? Like
they wear that. It's like a necklace thing. It's a hot mic with just kind of
like a lavalier.
Yeah, kind of hanging around their neck when they take turns speaking. And normally, when you watch those things, they're alone in that room. There might be 10 people in that entire.
I mean, it looks like
chamber.
they're like speaking to like the entire Senate.
If the camera was going the other direction, there's nobody in the seats. He's got a couple of aides, the guy that's running the meeting, the pro tempore that's gaveling and allotting time, and that's it. There's
and Mitch McConnell's corpse.
And basically, his corpse
is
is leaned up and stinking, and he's up there. There's nobody in the room, so you just let it go.
Now on Iran and the NDAA. When all the Trump administration...
Didn't miss a beat, though.
But he looked
when all the Trump administration.
Well, his aide, the one that was in there with him, the other dude started laughing. Like, just another sign of we got too many old dudes running around over there.
Yes, that's what it is. That is what it is. Kudos to Chuck Schumer for you know what, he finished the game.
Shouldn't have had the beans.
He finished the game. That's what I think. That's how they trick you. They say, "Hey guys, we got a
pot of beans for lunch.
Let's all have lunch before we address the floor."
Sometimes it shortens the speeches.
I guess so.
I'm going to yield the rest of my time.
Yeah,
I gotta go.
Here's what we want you to do today, Chuck. Fart and then accuse Trump of inciting an erection. That's
his mind was elsewhere.
I think it might have been.
If I sneeze, this is going to be an international.
Oh,
incident.
That's true. That could have.
If I sneeze, I'm going to pull
inciting an erection. I mean, insurrection.
That's when you go McConnell and just freeze.
And by the way, an insurrection is not the opposite of an erection, contrary to popular belief.
Like I said, it's like flammable and inflammable.
No, it's different.
About the same thing.
It's a different thing.
It's going to go up.
Inciting an erection. I don't know. It doesn't incite the erection for me. But
didn't Trump with Stormy Waters or whatever her name was?
Stormy Daniels?
Stormy Weathers?
I think she incited
an
erection. Yes. That's different. Well. But I mean, maybe there's some people who are into Trump. Maybe he's a gray wolf.
Well, like I said,
Stormy. Like you, Rob. You and Trump, gray wolves together.
You're the one that leans into the UFC. He had that in his front yard.
That's true.
He might be attracted to the bears.
The muscle bear, you mean?
Like the muscle bears.
Maybe so.
He was front row for that.
Well, that was and there were plenty of erections inside of that day.
He had it bring the gladiators to me.
Now on Iran and the NDAA. When all the Trump administration...
and RG Freeze says never trust a fart over 50. Now
Truth.
He's 75 years old. I got to give him credit because a lot of guys at 75, you let one go and it goes.
Well, there's an entire industry of adult garments just for such situations.
My favorite, though, is the smile.
Like that's what tells me his aide fell out of his chair laughing. I don't think he was in front of the Supreme Court.
I think maybe it's better to put the microphone on their collar and not over their stomach. Perhaps. I don't know.
But hey, man. Yield to the gentleman from New York.
That incited an erection for everyone in the room.
Like to add 5 minutes of time, please.
I don't think so. I think we need to take a quick recess. So
it's a long walk.
All right. 210-656-3776. I've got a family 4-pack of missions tickets for Tuesday. Do we know who they're playing, Edwin, on Tuesday?
Let me look real quick.
Who the San Antonio Missions have a big rivalry game, I think, Rob.
Frisco Rough Riders.
Oh, yes, the Rough Riders. They're going to try to rough ride their way into San Antonio. The Missions say nay. Nay. Won't happen. You want to go see it on a $2 Tuesday. That's $2 dogs, $2 pizza, $2 beer. It's a good thing. 210-656-3776. Let's go with caller number 5. You'll win a family 4-pack to go see the Missions and the Rough Riders on $2 Tuesday. All right, let's take a brief intermission on the all-new, the new and improved. Is it improved? AJ and Rom show, or is it just different?
Feels that
different
way.
name. I don't know. There was somebody complimenting your shirt earlier on the Brigade Bar. That's Rob's former party shirt. That was before
the party shirt. That's right.
Before the skull shirt came in.
I was cold in here yesterday.
Were you?
Yeah, I was.
It's because I wasn't here to warm your heart.
Maybe that was it.
It's because you were alone.
Remarkable lack of hot air.
You were alone in the room. That's probably.
But dude, it was chilly in here yesterday, which was a pleasant change given the last 3 months.
All right, 210-656-3776. It is the AJ and Rob show on 94.1.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, I cannot wait. It is my dream day. I get to go hang with the camels.
So, stories with Joe and a camel?
Yeah.
On The Blitz?
Yeah.
And whatever sports news is going on?
Yeah.
But it's you and the camel.
Hump day.
Oh, good Lord, it's Thursday.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, Christus Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to go, and life to live. Christus Health, your life, our purpose. Find care near you at ChristusHealth.org.
Experience the wildest weekend of the summer at Retama Park for camel, ostrich, and zebra racing. Thursday, meet the camels, ostriches, and zebras up close during a special meet and greet event. Then watch them hit the track during our famous camel, ostrich, and zebra races Friday and Saturday. Reserve your table in terrace dining or catch all the action from San Antonio's best sports bar, Clubhouse 95. Enjoy live quarter horse racing every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday through August 22nd at Retama Park. Visit tickets.retamapark.com for all the details.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46. And I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. ESPYS makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
The Sherwin-Williams Summer Sale is here. Get 30% off select paints and stains or 35% off our newest product, Emerald Symmetry, July 17th through the 27th. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
This World Cup update on San Antonio Sports Star is brought to you by Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks is unmatched for every match. With 29-degree drafts of Michelob Ultra, handcrafted Casamigos margaritas, a scratch-made menu, and screens that put you in the front row of every game, it's all going down at the Lodge. Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views.
Westwood One Sports presents this World Soccer update. A familiar script for Argentina in its semifinal game with England. A quiet first half, fell behind, and then really ramped it up down the stretch, dominating possession time. Several scoring chances, including 2 shots that went off the post. And when Argentina finally broke through, 85th minute to tie the game, it took them only 6 minutes to score again. Jamie Watson's a Westwood One soccer analyst.
And even when they get the equalizer, nothing changed from Argentina. That's the difference between England and Argentina. England were content to just try to see this out, and they were scared to lose the game. Argentina, when it went tied, they thought more of this, and they got the second goal. They got their place in the final.
Argentina's 2-1 win over England leaves them 1 win from a second straight championship. They'll take on Spain. Sunday afternoon, MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. England and France played for third place Saturday. John Stashower, Westwood One Sports.
Hey, this is Lauren, and a little thing I love about the hash brown scrambled burrito is that it's going to add the protein that you need. The eggs with those crispy nuggets. It's the ultimate combo.
Hi, this is Maya, and a little thing I love about the hash brown scrambled burrito is that it's packed with protein. Having Chick-fil-A chicken in a breakfast burrito is just phenomenal to me. You have the chicken, you have the eggs, and then you add these hash browns. It's just complete, honestly.
Order the Chick-fil-A hash brown scrambled burrito and Simply Orange Juice on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance. And now we're customizing this ad for your morning commute to wake you up, which could help your driving. Science says that stimulating the brain increases alertness. So here's a pop quiz. How many months have 28 days? What gets wetter as it dries? What has keys but can't open locks? If you don't want to hear the answers, turn off this Liberty Mutual ad now. 12 months, a towel, piano. Enjoy being fully alert.
Liberty, 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 liberty. AJ Hoffman, Rob Thompson. The AJ and Rob Show is on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
It's cool. Let's see. Claymore says, good morning, Brigade Bar, morning huddle and cuddle, Rob and AJ show. And then Rin, the new name is dumb. It's like you got an 8-year-old to rebrand it. Not going to lie, morning huddle was dumb too. Well, Rin.
What do you really think, bro?
Yeah, Rin's a...
I just throw it out. I'd call my wife bro.
Yeah.
What do you really think, bro?
Yeah, what do you really think?
But wow.
And let's see. And then, Alexandra didn't like morning huddle. So she says she's glad that's gone.
That was focus grouped.
Yeah.
Beyond belief.
Yeah. Yeah. We actually hired someone to come up with the AJ and Rob show.
Somebody for that.
That was it's a big investment for our station. I don't know what you're talking about. 8-year-old. No. Edwin came up with that. Right, Edwin?
Yeah, I didn't even know I came up with it.
Yeah, that's how.
I came to work today and I saw AJ and Rob show and I didn't realize it, but I chose it.
That's what was going down yesterday. Hey, you
had no idea.
No one did.
Well, that's all right.
Soft opening.
That's all right. Well,
hell, you didn't even show.
You want it to be.
They believe Donald John Trump incited the election.
Not a soft opening there.
I get where you're going. I get it.
Yeah, we worked really hard on that name. So anybody who has anything negative to say about it,
the Brigade Bar stays, Claymore. That ain't changing.
Okay, you're keeping that around.
Well, I mean,
I don't mind. It doesn't bother me any.
I didn't. He was asking the Brigade Bar stays, and I assume so.
I would. We haven't been told differently. How about that? Guess who's under investigation over explosive diarrhea parasite outbreak? Taco Bell.
Yeah, it seems like. Well, if you follow the timeline, Taco Bell voluntarily pulled a bunch of stuff like last week. When I heard that, well, I think they know at least internally, hey, it's us. So they voluntarily pulled the bag salads and stuff, though they admitted no guilt.
Yeah, so there's we're not doing anything wrong, but you can't get lettuce or cilantro anymore at any of our restaurants. That's going to be completely unavailable. They voluntarily and temporarily removed some ingredients just to be on the safe side. There have been 1,650 cases confirmed and is under investigation for 5,100 more. The cyclospora. Why is that so hard for me to say? Cyclospora. And apparently, this is why I think there's probably a lot of people who think that they got that disease, but they just ate at Taco Bell. Like that happens to a lot of people who eat at Taco Bell. They're not necessarily sick. They just ate Taco Bell.
Normally, if you eat Taco Bell once a week, you've eaten it 3 times a week. So you develop a resistance.
That's true.
So they're like, this is even worse. This is far beyond what I'm normally accustomed to.
Because my son eats Taco Bell all the time,
right?
And I think he's okay. He hasn't had any.
So for it to be
diarrhea.
bad, it's going to be bad.
Like for them to take stuff off the menu, come on, bro.
It normally goes back to like one employee in a packaging plant. One guy that worked for a week and hadn't washed his hands,
or eating a bat head, or
whatever.
Something
Just
like
one dude that's had the sniffles and the drips for a week and they didn't notice, and he's infected the entire country.
The mystery parasite tied to Taco Bell. I hope that's not the case. I mean, I'm not eating Taco Bell anyway, but at least we don't have much need to here in San Antonio.
Yeah, if you're going to Taco Bell, what are you doing? Unless it's 2:30 in the morning, that's your only excuse.
But Texas, the state health officials are investigating whether Taco Bell actually played the role.
Well, wasn't it? And I hate to bring it, but wasn't Chipotle? It seemed like every 6 months there for a minute, it was always Chipotle. They had always had some.
They had a big problem once,
over and over, and it seems like they went and hired the CEO from Starbucks.
Okay,
and or the other way around, whatever they did.
And the CEO from Starbucks was like, "Yeah, well, we don't serve anything at our restaurant that can make you sick.
Kill you.
We don't cook things."
So they got that fixed. But normally, whenever you heard of a salmonella or the kleptospirosis, whatever that is, breakout or outbreak, it was always Chipotle. Now it's just the other Mexican food.
Yeah. Well, state officials will let us know if we're going to be allowed to eat Taco Bell anytime.
And if you're
soon
eating
again.
lettuce from Taco Bell, what the hell are you doing? You're ordering wrong.
Yeah, don't order vegetables on your taco. But they also you can't get so it's lettuce, cilantro, onions.
See, the onions are a necessary part.
Pico de gallo
and the pico, but again, just use the little Taco Bell sauce
and guacamole.
And the guacamole, if you're getting guacamole from Taco Bell, you're taking your life into your hands anyway.
I suggest against it.
I'm not sure it's even real.
I suggest against it. That's a way if I were you, I would avoid the guacamole.
We have taken steps in our house. We've thrown out. We're bag salad folk.
That's bad.
We do the
right
show.
now.
I know.
You're
We threw it all out.
Doing that.
We threw it all away. It's gone.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Glad you got out of there. I don't want you.
I don't want to suffer like that.
I don't want you dying, man. I want you to stay safe, Rob. Stay safe.
I got other stuff to worry about.
Like what?
Tornadoes and whatnot.
Oh, well, yeah, that's
water 3 feet high and rise.
That certainly changed some things, but I would say explosive diarrhea should probably be ahead of tornadoes on the list of dangers.
Depending on which is coming first.
It'd be terrible.
Your priorities change entirely.
It'd be terrible if you were on the toilet when the.
I'm saying your priorities change
when the tornado hit. No, I guess
if you're
right.
involved with one and the other one arrives about the same time, it's going to be a bad afternoon.
All right. We made a list, Rob. We made a list, and we'll tell you where we fall on the list on the other side. San Antonio's on the list.
Made the list, bub.
That's right. Morning Huddle 94.1.
You know, Connecticut water softeners have been part of my homes in San Antonio for as long as I've lived in or owned a house in this city. I grew up with one in the home, and I didn't think to go anywhere else. And I can tell you, I've never had a problem with a Connecticut. I've never replaced an appliance for bad water. Haven't ever had to call a plumber for clogged pipes. Never had to worry about my white slowly turning gray. My skin is not dry and ashy. All in part because of the water softener I use. And you know what's even better? I bet I buy a whole lot less salt than you, and I guarantee you I've paid a whole lot less to have that thing in my home than you guys have because I don't even plug my Connecticut in. It's a cost-effective, best thing you can do for your home. And right now, if you go and get yourself a brand new Connecticut water treatment system, they have got a gift that is outstanding. Not only is there some money in your old water softener, not only are they going to be with you for 24/7, their warranty is second to none, but you're going to get a gift, a reverse osmosis drinking station. They'll install on your kitchen sink. They've got the decor to match yours, and you're never going to have to buy another water bottle again. It is a cost-effective way to protect your family and your home and make sure you're drinking the very best water. All you need to remember is 656 Pure. Call them today, and they're going to take care of you from soup to nuts, everything you need. If you need more details, certainly I would too. Go to ConnecticutSA.com for all the details. You deserve it. You've earned it. Go get a Connecticut today, and you can come on by tomorrow and thank me.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As you head into your commute, still slick streets, so be very careful as you head out and about. Now, we are working accidents. 35 southbound, FM 1518. That one's in the right lane, and it's got you stop and go from FM 3009. On northbound 35, the off-ramp to get on to O'Connor, we've got a wreck, so that off-ramp is partially blocked. Another accident, 35 northbound Walters off to the shoulder, and a stall at 35 southbound St. Mary's, right shoulder blocked. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. Why pay full price when you can customize and save? Switch to Liberty Mutual, and they'll customize your auto and home insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Mellow Mushroom has the best pizza in San Antonio. Mellow delivers the best pizza experience with their delicious dough, premium ingredients, and unique flavors. Delivering a higher order of pizza is the standard. If Mellow can make a pizza this delicious, imagine what they can do with munchies, greens, calzones, and burgers. Mellow Mushroom has San Antonio's best happy hour with food specials and half-off adult beverages. Mellow Mushroom is at 1604 in Stone Oak Parkway. Hang with friends, watch the game, and mellow out at Mellow Mushroom.
Did you hear? Allstate car insurance now costs even less. So when you bundle with home, you can save even more. Check Allstate first to bundle and save with a new lower auto rate. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings may vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Here's the tale of the daily med fill. Same old pharmacy, same old bill. But those prices kept rising higher still.
Till the savings wrangler rode in. Cool as can be. Tap Good RX. Saving massively.
No plan? Don't matter none. Up to 80% off. Deals are done.
Discounts hitting harder than Ma's chili. Dang. That one little app does all the rest.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Check Good RX. Good RX is not insurance.
My name is Erica. My son, Kason, is a patient at Shriners Children. My oldest called me and said, Kason got burnt. I said, how bad is it? He wouldn't answer me. Before we could see Kason, the trauma doctor came in and said he needs to go to Shriners.
To survive a burn injury and to return to life unafraid and full of joy and be who you're supposed to be is what we strive to deliver to our patients. His injury was a big injury, and I think a testament to the care that we provide. He's fully functional. He's riding his dirt bike, doing all of the things that you would want him to do. I can't think of another system that has the impact on pediatric patients that Shriners Children's does.
I wouldn't do anything else.
We're just so thankful that Kaysen is still here because things can change in the blink of an eye.
Go online right now to loveshriners.org.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA Summer League, the Spurs beat the Jazz 94-82. Spurs first-round pick Terrence Reed had 7 rebounds in the effort. R.J. Davis paced the team with 14 points and 12 rebounds. They'll await to see their opponent on Saturday. In other Spurs news, the team announced that rookie big man Jayton Quintons underwent successful surgery on his right knee. The team said they will provide updates as appropriate. I'm Rob Thompson, a 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This is Jason Minix from The Blitz. You're listening to 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, good morning. The AJ and Rob Show, 210-656-3776. A list is out of the best global universities. So a ranking of the best schools in the world, best universities in the world.
Harvard.
Number 1, Harvard.
And then, like, I would say the Sorbonne in France would be up there. The two of those schools in
what's nice is top 3 all in the United States.
Really? Good.
Look at us. Harvard number 1, MIT number 2.
Makes sense.
Stanford number 3. Then you get to Oxford.
There's the one.
Cambridge.
That's the other.
Tsinghua University in Beijing is number 6. UC Berkeley is 7. Yale is 8. University College in London is 9. Columbia University in New York City is 10.
And who is the ranking?
This is done by U.S. News,
okay.
usnews.com. They've got like a whole list of, things that they rated them on. And a lot of it is the diversity of the student body, which the U.S. scores particularly high because a lot of students from all over the world come here to go to school, whereas like there's not a lot of American students traveling to China to go to college. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of Chinese students will come here to go to college.
And colleges love to have them because they pay full freight.
Yes, they do. It's a lot of the UCLA is 11, University of Washington is 12, Cornell 13, Princeton is 14, Johns Hopkins 17, Penn is 18, Michigan is 21.
Is that the largest state school?
No, University of Washington.
Oh, UW's even higher. All right.
Yeah, University of Washington was number 12.
Wow, UW ranked higher than Texas or Michigan or all the big
very
research
impressive
schools.
Yep.
Who'd have thought?
Well, of the Texas schools, there were 20 who made the list, and it ended up being like about 2,200 schools made the list here.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think was the top-rated school in Texas?
Well, Rice normally comes in right there.
Surprisingly not. They were 5th on the list of Texas schools.
So if you're teasing San Antonio, Trinity.
They were ranked 201st.
Wow, I guess diversity is an issue.
201st. The number 1 school in Texas, which is number 56 overall, is UT Austin. The second one, 113th overall, is the University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center in Dallas, which I guess...
Well, that's like a grad school, but okay.
Number 3 in Texas and 144 overall is the Baylor College of Medicine.
It's odd that they're choosing postgraduate colleges.
Well, I mean, they took everything into account, I guess. Number 4 in Texas, 177 overall, Texas A&M University, College Station, ahead of Rice at 201. Number 6 in the great state of Texas at 296 overall.
Southwestern?
University of Texas at San Antonio. Says it describes itself as San Antonio's only Tier 1 research-intensive academic health center.
That's a true
An
statement.
academic institution nationally recognized for its research innovation, doctoral education, and impact. The university has roughly 42,000 students, 3,600 faculty members. So a lot of love for
Huge.
UTSA. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look at us, San Antonio. University of Texas Health Science Center, Houston, is 324th overall. University of Houston, 390th. Baylor, 451. University of Texas Dallas, 503. Texas Tech, guns up, 562. That's probably, I mean,
amongst 2,200 schools across the world, yeah, that's a feather in the cap.
Yeah, not bad. University of Texas Medical Branch Galveston, 599.
I feel like those schools should be separated.
I kind of do too.
But anyway.
University of North Texas, 739.
Go ahead, Mean Green.
University of Texas Arlington. Is that you,
The Fighting
Edwin?
Mavericks.
That's me.
875.
All right, you're in the top half.
That's right. UTRGV, 1153.
Playing football now, too. That's why.
Yes. UT El Paso, 1238. Texas State University, 1531.
Not quite the top half, but you know.
Texas Tech.
They're in the Pac-12. They got that
That's
going
true.
for them.
Conference of Champions. Texas Tech Health Sciences Center is 1871. Texas Christian University, 1906. Sam Houston, 2141. Wraps up the list. So of all the ones that were rated anyway, that's just over 2,200. We had 20 schools from Texas on the list. Not bad for the whole wide world.
Dr. Amy at UTSA, well done, man. That's a very
I'm
impressive
impressed. I was
number.
impressed. You mentioned Southwestern wasn't on the list. That was surprising to me too.
Yeah,
I think
that's another high-end school.
Yeah,
I guess the diversity is the issue there.
You
and probably
mean
not a huge endowment.
I don't know about endowment, but I know they got a bunch of white kids at that school.
Yeah, well,
I can tell you that. Bunch of white kids. But
did TLU make the list?
They did not.
Did we have Our Lady of the Lake?
They
we
did
see
not.
them there?
Nope.
SAC?
Nope.
A&M San Antonio?
Nope.
NMSA, the Jaguars?
No.
Well, they're young. We're gonna give them a pass. They're brand new.
No. I hate to say it, but no, they did not make the
Well,
list.
part of it is, I think that A&M San Antonio just announced their first they only have one doctoral program. They just announced their first, as far as to give you an idea how young the school is.
Well, they got a long way to go before they catch UTSA, who's right behind Rice. Come on,
dude, that's great.
Rice is number 5, UTSA 6. Huh.
I'll tell you what, man.
Suck on that, Owls.
I went and visited Rice. They were snooty. It was a school not for me, man.
It is about as beautiful of a campus as you can
fantastic.
imagine in the state of Texas. Like it doesn't feel like it's in Houston at all.
Yeah, I went and made the visit, and I walked into one of the classes, and it was like test day.
Mm-hmm.
And keep in mind, this is 1983, test day. So the teacher handed all the tests, and she was like, and I'm just standing there back with, like the tour group. And she goes, okay, we'll see you back in about 45 minutes. I was like, what's going on? She goes, let's test it. You can take the test wherever you want. And I thought that was the coolest thing.
That is pretty cool. I'd be into that.
Boy, I'm gonna cheat my ass off here.
Hell yeah!
Turns out you got to be really, really smart,
really smart, and really wealthy.
Well, yeah, all of those rolled into. I never figured Rice as a pay your fee, get your B school.
Oh no, I'm talking about even to get in, to go.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna be able to get in.
Yeah.
But
I guess if you were playing basketball, I guess
no, they didn't even want me there. No, I wasn't going to be able to get in, but it would have been nice.
So what the hell were you visiting for?
Just because this is when I was
you were
like
in
a
town.
junior.
You wanted to check things out.
My parents had higher aspirations. They they really thought there was something more there than there was.
And they were like, "Listen, Rob, we want you to visit, but your brother's here with us.
Yeah,
he's following closely behind.
So if he has any questions, get out of the way.
Yeah." We're going to bring your brother and sister along, and you're like, Dad, this is my visit.
No, not really.
It is your visit, but your brother and sister really want to get a vibe.
You're really here just to drive. You're here to drive.
Yeah, you have a license, and they don't. So
that was not going to happen. But anyway, I thought, wow, what a school.
Yeah, it is impressive. Like when you go, it is a little snooty. Like I think that's the right word for it. But when you get on campus, you're like, wow, this is it doesn't feel like you're in Houston for sure. It is like in the in the nicest part of Houston.
It's the Harvard of the South.
That's right. That's right.
And UTSA is one step behind.
One step behind.
I'd have a T-shirt in the
Suck it,
the
Rice.
bookstore today, right there. Suck this, Rice.
Although I guess it would have been better if they would have been right ahead of Rice.
Suck it. And my 870 ACT or SAT score, I'm in a school better than yours.
But then, like, you go to UTSA and, like, you see Baylor down below you. Suck it, Baylor.
Suck it, Baylor.
Suck it, UT Arlington.
Yeah, that was easy. That was already happening.
Suck it, Texas Tech. I mean, the University of Houston, beat it. UTSA, this is our house, baby. Our house.
That is, for those that have been in San Antonio a long time. I mean, UTSA was forever just a commuter school. No dorms.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody moved to San Antonio to go to UTSA.
Oh, by the way, don't call it UTSA anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's the University of Texas at San Antonio.
That's part of actually why their ranking improved.
Well, I'm still calling it Southwest up in San Marcos, so forgive me.
Yeah, as soon as they went to University of Texas at San Antonio, it's like people went,
oh, well.
We can charge more now.
Yeah, well,
we've got them now. That'll show them. Because then you can go, oh, I went to the University of Texas, San Antonio. That's Edwin. Do you ever tell people you went to University of Texas?
Yeah.
At Arlington?
No, he doesn't have to. You don't have to say it. It's just
I just say I'm part of the UT system.
Yeah, you just. I went to the.
Yeah.
Went to the University of Texas.
They're impressed though.
Yeah, that's it.
You're in the system.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, it's very closely related.
On the waiting list.
Well, this is part of, and I'm not kidding here. Part of why UTSA is, I think, jumping up the list here is now there are a ton of kids who aren't getting into Texas immediately, and I'm talking kids that are like the top 1% of their class, and they're telling them, hey, if you go to UTSA for a year, you can come up to Austin next year.
But I don't think now that used to be the case, and it was called the prep program. I think
still happening. I know, like one of my friend's kids did it this last year. Went to UTSA for a year.
But part of it has been, and this is also reflective of it, is that UTSA is harder to get into than some of those other prep programs.
Oh, really?
Like you can get into some of the other ones, like some of the RGV or whatever,
right?
And still try to go to Texas, but you can't get into UTSA to do it.
Yeah.
So they've even leveled up from that.
Well, that's good news, man. Good for the city, I think.
And good for UTSA. Have a level one institution like that with all the money, and I know that some of their focuses have really mattered to San Antonio. I know one of the big ones they have is cybersecurity. Huge school there, putting out people all over the country. It's one of the best in the country doing that, and then the attachment to the medical center has been spectacular too. Now this is. We're just now reaching the level at which a city of our size deserves. We need a tier 1 university, one that is a destination and a place for people around here to stay and not be thought of as lesser. It's a degree that matters, that carries weight.
God bless. Birds up.
Birds up. God bless and birds up. We'll have Coach Jeff Traylor starting here in just a couple of weeks as he comes back to work.
Do you feel good about Aggie placement?
Yeah, that's about right. I know that that we're an engineering school with a pretty decent business school.
Ahead of Rice? Did you expect that?
No, I honest to God did not.
I think that you should feel good.
I think they're lessening the value of a liberal arts degree. I really do.
Oh, you think so?
I do think the liberal arts degree is a value. The value is getting lesser and lesser.
Yeah. Well, I was impressed, but like I think that, to be in the world rankings period, and now there's only one in our state. There's only one school in the top 100. But I thought, if you're in the top 250, that's pretty impressive. And we had 4 in the top 250. That's pretty good, I think. Especially when you're talking about like Cambridge and Chinese schools and
French
schools.
That's the first time I'd ever heard of the Chinese school, which means that maybe they're holding on to some of their students.
Well, they're looking to take over the world, is what I hear.
When I was back in our day, the idea was the international students came because they could teach the class, but it was the American creativity that they were trying to glom on. They wanted to learn to think outside of the box and just have a different perspective on everything. So they would come here. I mean, you could learn physics at any university, but can you learn how to apply it in ways outside of the norms of your society or wherever you're growing up from? And we were just the destination because we provided both the education and the external things. And I still think that's absolutely appropriate. That's why we lead the world with all these universities. How many in New York alone? I mean, three schools in New York in the top 5?
Yeah.
Remarkable.
No.
Or top 10?
In the top 10, I think, yeah. And NYU's like 14 or something like that. So there's a lot in there. All right, guys, don't miss the San Antonio Gunslingers' final home game of the season. It's on Sunday.
Already?
That's it.
Time flies, man.
The season's almost over. July 19th, 3 o'clock, the Wild Outlaw game. The first 1,000 fans to the door get a custom Gunslinger bandana, absolutely free, plus huge end-of-season merch specials. So if you've been looking to stock up on your Gunslingers merch, it's going to be discounted at the end of the season. Stock up now. Gear up before it's gone. Your last chance to see the Gunslingers live at home this year. Bring the family, bring the noise. Let's send them out with a bang. I think actually I'm going to take my kids there to the game. They've been wanting to go to a game, so I said, yeah, well, we're running out of time. I guess I ought to take them out there to it. Get your tickets now at sagunslingers.com, or you can go over to the box office on Sunday. Guns up for the final game of the year, the Wild Outlaw game. That's this Sunday, July 19th, 3 p.m. sagunslingers.com for tickets. Guns up, San Antonio.
with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Hey, good morning. It's the AJ and Rob Show. 210-656-3776 is the phone number. You want to be a part of the show? We'd love to have you. We were just talking about UTSA being basically a smart kid school now.
You know, my father's an adjunct professor there, has been for
I
a
think
long
that's
time.
actually, it mentions that in the article.
Well, you know, it's funny as he's gone through the years. One of the things I found very interesting is UTSA does everything they possibly can to keep you in school.
Yeah.
It's hard to fail out. You literally have to want to leave to be let go. I've always been impressed by the effort and from the upper echelon, from department heads and all of that. I mean, it is stressed consistently. Keep them in school. If you can keep them in, they'll graduate. And it's worked. I mean, you can see the level of the institution is raised, but it's not gone without a little bit of pain. They've worked very hard to keep those kids on campus.
Ren says, AJ said us when referring to San Antonio.
He should.
Well, I mean,
you crossed the bar. Us.
Am I not in
You're
yet?
paying taxes.
I pay taxes here. Yeah, buddy. And he says it's really the UT Health Science Center that gives us that ranking. And he keeps putting us in quotations, like I'm not allowed to say
we're us.
Now.
You're us too.
Sorry, I'm not a lifetimer. Sorry, I'm here now. I'm here now, buddy.
Got here as fast as I could.
And Josh wants to know why we didn't change the name to Axeman and Bobcat. That I tried. That was
that didn't focus group well.
Yeah, that they apparently not. KC says San Antonio needs to lure more Fortune 500 companies. Salaries need to be elevated across the board to attract top talent. I think San Antonio's, that's like, from what I understand, that's been a struggle for the history of San Antonio.
Well, we don't have a very educated populace.
Yeah. And, I mean, maybe that changes as UTSA continues to.
It's that chain I'm talking about. Keep them in school. Get that degree. It's a self-perpetuating circle. College graduates begat college graduates. It becomes part of the nature. Not that everybody needs to graduate from college, but if you do decide to do it, you need to graduate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might as well get all the way through.
Well, I'm hopeful that that's a step in the right direction, because that's been the knock on San Antonio for years, is there's not big billion-dollar companies here, and I think that's part of why. I can't really think of a lot of other reasons why there wouldn't be. Like I don't understand why, like, Elmo would rather have his thing outside of Austin than outside of San Antonio. I don't know. But that does seem to be historically the way it's gone. Is the big companies go to Houston, Dallas, and Austin.
The biggest land we ever got, we were the headquarters of when the Bells broke up, the Baby Bells, AT&T.
Oh, okay.
Was born out of the Bell companies. They were headquartered here in San Antonio for a minute. Yeah. So it was here. We had the and USAA. Those were
and Clear Channel.
Clear Channel, yeah, but they don't really employ a lot of people. We're the corporate.
It's a big company, but there's not a lot of people working
There's
here.
a headquarters, and that's about it.
Okay.
But we're talking about populace, and it was for the longest with the Bell down on the river. And they had a couple of buildings and lots of employees, and they moved to Dallas. It didn't last very long. But USAA has always been the traditional hub for business, and that was an outgrowth of our military background. So we had, and then Toyota moved here, and that was 25 years ago, 30 years ago, and I think that was the beginning of San Antonio becoming this metropolitan area as we started growing toward Austin and Austin growing toward us.
Well, I'm all aboard San Antonio continuing to grow.
That's right. You get here and it starts, so maybe we can attribute it to your arrival.
Listen, well, that's why I say us, because I feel like I've been a part of the growth.
I saw that how UTSA's enrollment improved significantly 2 years ago.
Well, I mean, I don't like to brag.
You could correlate it, or you could apply it, one or the other.
Don't like to brag, but I'm a team player. I think we all can agree.
We're all
to that.
givers.
That's why yesterday on the debut of the AJ and Rob show, I was not here, because I am a team player. Believe me, that had to be awkward. Yeah, I felt so bad. So Rob, yesterday, I left my house. And I got from my house to the Valero at 281, like right by my house, and I had to stop. And I'm sitting there going, there's no way I'm going to make it all the way to work. So I turned back. I was on my way to work when I texted the group and said, I ain't going to make it today, boys. I apologize.
Did you wake up with it, or did it hit you after?
Oh, it was all night. It was an all-nighter. I was up all night, about every other hour or so. And then I thought, I loaded myself up with meds and figured, I'll be fine.
I get the sense we wouldn't have Vic if he had the same length of drive. You know what I mean? If he was coming in probably from 25, 30 minutes out, we wouldn't have seen him yesterday either.
But I realized I made it about 5 minutes from my house, and I was like, oh, this isn't going to work out. This is not going to work out today.
One of those days.
Yeah.
Choros.
So I wasn't going to fight it all day. And I'm glad I didn't, because I took a day of rest. I feel a lot better.
Salmon mousse.
But I did feel bad because I knew it was the open of the AJ and Rob show, and Rob had to,
it was like when a restaurant opens and they can't serve beer yet. That's what it was yesterday.
Well, and they give away the food for free.
Well, you
didn't charge. Did you charge anybody for the show yesterday?
Well, I didn't charge. Well, a few pennies here and there.
Okay,
but for the most part, I didn't charge. And it was a very limited menu, but the food was good. You just didn't get the whole shebang.
Yeah, okay.
Soft opening.
And Claymore says, I don't need anyone's permission. I'm just as much a part of San Antonio as Wimby is. You know what, Claymore, you're right. I got here when Wimby got here. Same guy.
Yeah, almost.
Almost.
I mean, it didn't cost us near as much to get you.
Yeah,
I play for $250 million.
No one's giving me $25 or $250 million. I'm not getting that.
So,
team guy.
And you know what? Last I checked, you haven't been to Paris in the last couple of days.
I don't run off as soon. Oh, I take a day off. I go to Paris. No, I stayed in San Antonio.
Well, Stono.
My address, San Antonio, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah. When I got diarrhea, I'm here in San Antonio.
It was American Taco Bell.
That's right.
Not that French cheese.
I don't need Taco Bell. You know me better than that.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star is KTFM Floresville and streaming online at sasportstar.com. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Got a couple of new trouble spots. Highway 90 eastbound between Montgomery over to 1604. We now have a full-on closure. Got a major accident working. It's causing a 40-minute delay. Heavy back to 211, and they are forcing traffic onto the frontage road. Again, that's Highway 90 eastbound between Montgomery over to 1604. That is closed. And on Loop 410 northbound at Ingram, this wreck is taking up a left lane, and that's got you a bit slow from Lakeside Parkway. Also, slick streets, wet streets. We've got flooded streets, so just please be very careful as you head out and about this morning. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, Christus Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to go, and life to live. Christus Health, your life, our purpose. Find care near you at christushealth.org.
This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique, but you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinagle here for the Golf Club of Texas. I absolutely love the Golf Club of Texas. They've made so many improvements to the golf course, from brand new cart paths to resodding the greens and fairways. You might think it's a private club, but it's not. It's open to the public 7 days a week. Best rates are always online at golfclubtexas.com. That's golfclubtexas.com. The Golf Club of Texas, you know where it is, right there off Briggs Ranch Road off Highway 90. The Golf Club of Texas is the friendliest golf course in Texas.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. The Sherwin-Williams Summer Sale is here. Get 30% off select paints and stains or 35% off our newest product, Emerald Symmetry, July 17th through the 27th. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
Progressive provides protection for your boat and other outdoor vehicles so you can explore new things.
Oh, I can finally try pesto.
We meant like water skiing.
I've just never had pesto.
Or maybe take the boat somewhere new.
I mean, is pesto spicy or sweet? Oh, guess we'll find out, right?
Right. Bundle home or auto insurance with your boat, RV, or motorcycle and stay protected with Progressive while you explore.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not ready for pesto.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In World Cup action, the finals are set, and it's going to be Spain facing Argentina. What was a spectacular game, Argentina came back with 2 late goals to get a 2-1 win over England. Final Sunday at 2 o'clock at MetLife Stadium. In the NBA Summer League, the Spurs beat the Jazz 94-82. Spurs first-round pick Terrence Reed had 7 rebounds in the effort. R.J. Davis paced the team with 14 points and 12 rebounds. They'll await to see their opponent on Saturday. I'm Rob Thompson at 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
From the studios of San Antonio's Sports Star, this is the AJ and Rob Show with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
So yesterday, I had a dream.
You sure you want to share this with the general public?
I'll share it. I like to share things, share personal things. Maybe somebody will know what it means. 210-656-3776.
That's my fear, bro. I don't know if we want to know what the deep meaning to this is.
I'm curious. I'd love to know. So I was at the very first, like, you can't even say girlfriend, like in my elementary school crush, like first girl I held hands with, in like 3rd grade or whenever, I don't even know, 3rd or 4th grade. I know her now as an adult, and I know her husband. Her husband, like they've been.
Is this hometown stuff?
Yeah. Okay. So they've been together for years and years, and I'm familiar with both of them. They all have, they've got grown kids and like good people. So I had a dream that I'm at their house, and I've never been to their house, their real house. But in the dream, they live in like this palatial, this huge place, big, like a mansion.
Mm-hmm.
And the husband and I are like, we're moving some stuff around in a garage, and we're just shooting the breeze, and then his wife comes in with a bunch of her friends, and they start yelling at him, and they're calling him a cheater and a scumbag, and he's like, well, I didn't do this. I don't know what you're talking about. And then they throw him out. You're out of here. You're a cheater. You're out.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm the only guy left at this house party with like 15 women. And it turns out like they sit me down and they talk to me, and they're like, well, he's out and we need you to live here and take care of her. And of course I'm thinking like, take care of her. You know what I'm thinking. But no, that's not it. There's no sex involved. I just live there, and like, they tell me, oh, we need you to put the Christmas decorations up. we need you to mow the lawn. And they're just basically making me do all this stuff, but I'm not getting the rewards that a husband would get. You know what I mean? What do you think that means?
I'm not even going to.
Edwin, what do you think it means?
On that one.
Say it again.
Oh no! Good Lord!
So just shorten it. I'm editing stuff.
No,
it's all right.
No, it's.
I thought you were paying attention to the show.
I think that would only be. We need a licensed psychologist, someone with a sheepskin on the wall that could say, "Yeah, I've dealt with this before."
I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with you that severe and ongoing treatment cannot prolong.
It doesn't sound like I feel like it's maybe not about me.
Oh, it's about you.
You think so?
All of your dreams are about you.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I mean, I would have thought that if it was about me, like there would have been some sex.
Well, that's one of those
because
questions.
That would have been like
it?
a reward for me.
Well, yeah. I think I think there's another question to be answered.
I don't know. I don't know what it could be, but I am confused.
Have you upped the medication?
No.
You haven't upped
Still
that
staying
yet?
the same. Still saying the same.
Might want to up it.
But now, like, what happens next time I see them? Do I bring it up to them?
I would. I think that's a very important thing to bring up.
Okay.
The dreams you're having about not having sex with your young girlfriend because you had to put up groceries and decorations in front of a bunch of women.
Well, mind you, like she wasn't, when you say young, she wasn't in fourth grade in my dream. She was like an adult version of her.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know them as adults. That's how long.
But you didn't know
that's
him.
How long? No, I did know him. I've known him. But like they went to school with me. Like they were all
so
from
you've
the
known
same
him
little town.
forever too?
Yeah.
Well, that's a sudden other turn.
That changes things.
I think so. I think that's deep. I think that you need to reevaluate a lot of things.
Really? That makes it worse. You think?
I think you're projecting yourself onto him.
Huh. Okay.
That's just an.
So you think I believe he should only?
I don't know what I think that you've just got a lot of deep problems.
Okay. I mean, you're probably right.
Or you just ate a bad taco and you were having the fever dream.
I think you're
I
probably
think that's probably
right.
the more likely candidate.
You're probably
Did you dream that right before you had to jump up and run to the bathroom?
It was between visits, certainly.
I think that was what we known as an anally explosive dream.
Yeah.
And your id is taking over your ego.
We call that an enchilada dream.
And I think in the end of the time, you actually just had some bad taco meat.
That's possible. I guess that is
just
possible.
Carry on.
Okay. I'll just pretend like it never happened.
Mm-hmm.
This is the AJ and Rob show on 94.1, San Antonio's Sports Star. Border Jumper says you're putting the P on a pedestal.
If you're putting a P on a pedestal, you're never going to get it.
I don't do that.
You're putting it up there, man.
I didn't do that.
That's a true statement.
It wasn't, but that's what Border Jumper said. But it wasn't about the P.
I think it was because you just mentioned
I don't think it was.
that you weren't getting rewarded. And if
no,
view
but I just assume
sex as a reward and not a part. If you're having to earn your sex, then you got a problem.
I guess I just assume if I was if I was going to do all the husbandly duties around the house, that would have been part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't, that part, and normally, like, if I'm having a dream about a woman, I would assume that that's part of what would come up.
Normally it would, but see, it didn't, and I think that's the significant part of this dream, that it didn't. Because normally it would.
Right.
And in this situation, it did not. Why?
Do you think I'm gay now?
No. I think you are. I think you're horny. I think you're desperate to get laid, is what I think it is.
That did incite an erection.
And you did you incite it? Because if it takes putting up Christmas decorations to get
maybe
laid,
that's what it was.
Maybe you're having to work too hard.
Then that's the funny thing is, like, I'm almost certain that when I was putting up Christmas decorations, we were at a Halloween party and they wanted me to put the Christmas decorations up at Halloween.
So this is getting strange.
And I had like real questions about that, but of course I wasn't. What was I supposed to say?
You were doing what you were supposed to.
Yeah, I was just okay. If you need help, I'm here to help.
And yet you were not gratified.
No. Rin says, I think it means you should bake some more cookies and rescue some more cats. Rin is full of hate in his heart. He has a lot of hate in his heart for me.
Hey, man, half that I'm for.
Which part?
The cookies.
Oh,
I think you do need to spend more time in the kitchen.
I'm a bad guy because I bake cookies and rescue cats. What a terrible person I am.
Well, you've got one cat out there that's that poor cat's just hanging.
Well, what am I supposed to do with him, Rob?
No, you're doing a good. And actually, I took a look at him yesterday. I just don't think the hair's ever going to grow back, but the wound seems to be healed. I just think he's bald now. We got a bald ass cat.
Yeah, that's all right.
But the wound itself, I do think
It looks better.
Yeah, I think it's still horrific, but at least it's not oozing.
Yeah.
So I think that this cat might have turned the corner. He's certainly not emaciated. He just needs a toupee.
And now, I was surprised to see him today because it was raining so hard.
He was waiting at the door, man. He was like sitting like he wasn't going to let me in.
I told him I'll be right back, but then I forgot. But Rob reminded me. Rob is becoming my ally, and said,
no,
hey,
man,
don't forget
the
to feed
cat was at the door. And I thought he was going to jump me. He was like,
"Oh, that cat's not going to hurt anybody."
When you look at it, a bald cat with a red oozing scar on the top of its head. It's not one to go, oh, kitty. You look at that one and back off. Like, what the hell is that? All black.
I just say, hey, buddy.
Pink red head. That's
right.
Just like, it's like he was
He's like
scalped.
a cockatiel.
No, seriously, it was like if you scalped a cat.
That's what it looks like.
All the fur right off the top of its head.
That's what it looks like.
Gruesome. But
he's a tough guy.
But healing. I mean, I didn't think this cat would make it, but on further examination, this thing's hanging in.
Well, he's not the most handsome guy.
No, but he's well fed.
He's
getting one bowl a day, 5 days a week.
Not every day, because he wasn't here yesterday or 2 days ago because it was raining so damn hard he couldn't even get out of his house.
He was hungry this morning.
Oh, I bet. Because I know he didn't get fed yesterday.
He got fed yesterday.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he got fed yesterday.
I'm surprised Vic was able to feed him.
No, he did.
All right, 210-656-3776 is the phone number. You want to be a part of the show. I've got some Gunslingers tickets. That's for this Sunday, the final home game of the season, Rob. The final matchup.
Are playoffs not imminent?
I don't know. That's a really good question. But the final home game, the final regular season home game of the season is this Sunday, 3:00. You want to go? I got a family 4-pack for you. 210-656-3776. Let's go with caller number 8. You will get a family 4-pack of tickets to go see the Gunslingers in action. 210-656-3776. We'll be right back. It's the Morning Huddle, 94.1.
If you miss the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you miss this.
Well, why would I get a free jersey when I'm not going to wear it?
Well, next time you get a golf shirt, you can give it to me.
I can decorate the studio.
I mean, that's your jersey. The DeMarcus Ware jersey was out of my closet.
What the hell did Rob and AJ do?
They got a stupid cat.
Oh, dude. Again. Have we hang that cat yet?
Can't hang the cat.
Isn't there like a fan we could throw that thing into? Right, we just throw it in there and then have all the fuzz be all over the studio tomorrow when they walk in.
Why would you do that to the cleaning crew?
I don't think AJ would be able to carry on. His little stuffed animal toy would be all broken. How could he sleep? Does he have a blanket too? With a little pacifier?
I don't know how the guy sleeps.
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
The world's biggest soccer showdown is here, and Novo Brewery is San Antonio's ultimate place to watch. Over 80 feet of massive LED screens, craft beer, hard kombucha on tap, and a food menu built for the moment. Novo Brewery attached to North Star Mall and at novobrew.com.
I like shorts that are pretty short.
What do kids want to wear back to school? We ask them.
I love wearing things that make me feel confident. They have to be like really comfortable too. Yeah. Nike shoes, running shoes.
Like I think I wear my Birkenstocks every single day.
I just wear what I want and I let other people wear what they want.
Right now at Academy Sports and Outdoors, get up to 30% off athletic shoes from brands like Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour, in-store and online. Academy. Fun can't lose.
Hi, my name's Jason Thompson. I've lived in San Antonio for more than 50 years. Went to grade school, high school, and graduated from law school right here. San Antonians have trusted me as their attorney after serious injury and fatality collision since 1994. My website is alawyerforus.com. Why a lawyer for us? Well, after several years of practice, I watched as insurance companies created their own law firms solely to defend against auto claims. Today, there are very few insurance companies that do not have their own captive law firm filled with attorneys whose job is to minimize what the insurance company has to pay on an auto claim. If you or a family member is injured in a traffic collision, you will need your own attorney. Just remember alawyerforus.com. For many lawyers you see on billboards, your case will be handled by a non-lawyer or a staff lawyer. If you call me, Jason Thompson, I will be the lawyer you speak with. The initial consultation is always free. If you or a family member needs an experienced attorney you can trust, I want you to call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 900-0400. That's 210-900-0400 or alawyerforus.com.
Back to school starts now.
Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now starting at $699 with exclusive student pricing starting at $599. Complete your setup with savings on select monitors and must-have electronics and accessories. Limited time deals and free shipping on PCs and more await you at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it. Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rates reserved.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star and the Gomez Law Firm present the 2026 Back to School Drive. Saturday, August 1st from 11 till 1 or while supplies last at the Gomez Law Firm, 2943 Moss Rock Drive. Free backpacks and school supplies for all school-aged children while supplies last. Saturday, August 1st from 11 till 1. Sponsored in part by the College for Healthcare Professionals, AI United Insurance, Central Med, Tamalitos Restaurants, Somerset Academy, and Romo Door Supply. AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
What's your worst nightmare? Like, what's the worst thing you could imagine happening to you? That doesn't involve death. Like, so not like being eaten by a shark or burned alive, but like something that like could happen to you and you'd have to come to work the next day.
You mean like a death in the family or like?
No, like, I don't know. Well, like this is up there for me. I'll just go ahead and jump to the story. In Kansas City, a man somehow, and it's kind of mysterious as to how, fell into a porta potty.
Oh, that happened. Okay.
Fell inside the toilet of the porta potty, into the tank part of the porta potty. Like, I've always thought, like, one of the worst things that could happen is if, like, the porta potty gets tipped over while you're in it.
I've seen it happen more than once. Normally it's at, like,
a festival or something, like some a-hole.
Buddies, like, tip the guy over while he's in there.
And I saw it on Jackass. They did that. I mean, that to me, that's, like, one of the worst things that could ever happen.
Kill me, yeah.
Because you know it's going to get, like, in your mouth and your nose, like in your...
And it might eventually kill me anyway.
It might.
It'll kill me now, yeah.
But this guy was trapped in Kansas City, was trapped underneath the seat of a porta potty.
Now,
and they found him because he was sticking his arms out waving. He couldn't get out.
Now, I don't understand. What do you mean? Was he on his, like, kneeling? Did he crawl? I mean, no one falls into a toilet.
What I think happened was, I think he dropped something and, like...
But what do you mean? So I still can't quite grasp the situation this guy finds himself.
Rob, I wish I could explain it.
Where were the arms flailing from? Like the top of the porta potty,
He's
or
like
outside of the toilet seat?
Outside of the toilet seat.
So they open the door and they see a guy with his arms coming out of the toilet seat, like, save me.
Yes.
So is the porta, like, is he upstairs or is it? Like,
I mean, he's got to be on his hands and knees.
Okay, so he crawled in to get something and couldn't get out.
Yes. Or maybe he was like trying to hide from a bad guy or something. I don't know.
A currently full, or was it full of that blue water?
Oh no, it's full.
So it was full. So he climbed in or fell in, knowing full well it was full of. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just shoot me there.
Yeah. The fire department, used an electric saw to get through the plastic, but they wanted to make sure that they didn't cut him, because the last thing you want is an open wound while you're inside a porta potty.
Yeah.
But they also didn't want to cut the tank and like spill the sewage everywhere. What I don't understand is,
spill the sewage and get me the hell out of here.
Well, the guy keeps yelling. There's a video of it. You can go to TMZ and watch this. But the guy keeps yelling, "Listen, listen!" And the crew is like, they're not listening. Like, dude, you're in a porta potty. We're not listening to you. You just shut up. We'll take care of it. We're the experts here. You're the guy inside a porta potty.
And he was trying to tell him how to get him out.
I don't know. He just kept yelling, "Listen, listen."
Oh, well, okay.
They eventually successfully pulled him out. And then they had to hose him down with the fire truck.
Uh-huh.
And I just can't imagine going to work the next day.
I'm not sure employment is an ongoing issue in his life. I'm not sure he has any fixed place he ever needs to be.
He actually works at Taco Bell. Is that what I've been told?
Exactly. I think we've solved two mysteries at once.
Yeah.
He's a current Taco Bell employment, and he works in the salad shredder division.
I can't even imagine, like...
No, that's one of those, there's no coming back from it.
No. I mean, how do you even...
PTSD from that alone.
How do you even go, like, do you get in your car? Like, what do you do? How do you walk inside your house?
Anything you touch, you're going to have to sell.
It's ruined. All of it's ruined.
And you got that green blue liquid all over you too.
Yes. Yeah, that can't be good for you.
Well, I've been to like not Nyosa. I've been to Oyster Bake, and you'll walk around and you'll see a dude with like a blue arm because you can tell he dropped his phone.
Oh,
yeah,
dude. If my phone falls in the porta potty, it's just gone.
Gone.
It's just gone. It sucks, but it's gone.
Well, if you got a bunch of pictures you don't want anybody to see, you know what I mean? You're going to go in after.
I like to think that it's gone to them too. Like if you don't mention it to anybody, it's just going to get, sucked through that hose and into a tank and then be disposed of properly.
You'd like to think.
And I guess whatever photos are on there, if somebody wants them that bad, I don't have photos that are that bad, like that someone would.
I can't imagine.
If you fight through for my photos, then God bless you.
I have nothing inanimate.
No.
It's not living that I wouldn't just leave.
No, I don't think so either. No. What about your wedding ring?
Oh, I've lost my wedding ring several times.
Oh, no big deal.
No.
What about your watch?
Depending on the watch, I might go in after it.
Okay.
I mean, that's a $10,000 dive. You know what I mean? Some of those, I don't have a $10,000 watch, but if you did, I would go after it. That's one of those.
What about?
I'd pay. No, I wouldn't, but I'd find somebody who'd take amount of money to do it.
Okay. What about this one? What if you're by yourself, far away from everybody, and you drop your car key in there?
No.
What do you do?
I find another. I'm not going to let them drain that thing, but I'm going to try a lot of other options. That'll be again. I think if I could find I could pay somebody some money. Somebody willing to do anything's for sale. I might find somebody for. I'll give you $1,000. Get in there and get a key. I will give $1 more than it would cost for me to get a new key, whatever that, or $1 less, whatever that is. If you'll do it for this much less, I'll let you do it. If not, I'm gonna pay. I'll stay the night. I'll pay somebody to fix it. No, man, I ain't going in there, man. But I have a feeling I can find somebody.
What if you could just reach your arm in?
I'd secure a glove. If I could secure the adequate safety materials, a net.
Well, okay. What if there's no glove?
No.
But you only have to go into the elbow.
No, dude, I have a terrible wretch reflex. I can't even. my arms aren't long enough even to pick. I can't pick like dog crap. I can't pick it up, man. If there's a smell, I gag. I have no. I'm out.
Okay.
I am definitely out.
Okay.
Definitely without hesitation.
Here's another fast food story, not Taco Bell related though. Although I do have another story here talking about Taco Bell stock.
What would you do?
I think it depends on where I've got to be. Like how quickly do I have to be somewhere? Because if I drop my car key in and I'm all by myself, like in the middle of nowhere, I mean, now we're talking about what kind of a delay could that be?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. That's a tough call.
I'd be fastening some kind of tool first. I know that.
I think that's probably the best thing. Is like
I'd be like the guy on Apollo 13. I'd find a round peg that fit in a square hole real easy.
I think like maybe the best thing to do would be I think what I would try to do is try to cut the outside of the thing and
so
drain
many
it.
alternate ways. I'd think outside the box first, and if all else failed, then maybe.
Or maybe you just strap that thing to the top of your car because all you got to do is push the button because it's in the vicinity, and then you pull up with a porta potty strapped to the top of your car.
I don't know, officer. I had to get home.
My key is in here somewhere.
Somewhere close. You can go in and verify it for me. That's how my car starts. Portalet strapped on the top of the bill.
In Oklahoma, McCurtain County, Oklahoma, there's been a gal arrested. Amanda Hendricks was arrested and booked in jail for felony food poisoning. Her bond is set at $25,000, and she's being sued over her crimes now by a woman named Jenica Church. According to the lawsuit, Church rolled up to the drive-thru at an Arby's in Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
Lovely town.
And placed an order for some sandwiches. And she said Hendricks was working that night and was responsible for preparing the food. And then Church claims Hendricks intentionally and deliberately spit on the meat or sandwich components. And she did this knowing that she had oral herpes and was experiencing an active outbreak with visible lesions.
Sounds like a lovely girl.
After eating the food, Church claims she started getting flare-ups around her mouth, so she went to a doctor who gave her an STD test and confirmed she has herpes. She now says she lives in constant fear she'll transmit the disease to other members and friends, other family members and friends, and she's suing the restaurant for battery, emotional distress, and more, and wants unspecified damages, including punitive damages. According to the suit, Church believes there is a surveillance video from the restaurant showing Hendricks spitting in the sandwiches while preparing the food, and apparently they had a history, and so she believes that that's what caused it.
That's going to be really difficult to prove.
I'm telling you. Now, I once worked at Arby's many moons ago, but I worked at Arby's, and I was the sandwich maker. I was the guy who I was.
Isn't everybody a sandwich maker then?
No. There's only one guy working the meats.
Oh, is that like the promoted? That's the big money job.
I didn't do the register. I didn't do the drive-through. I was the meat man.
You were the chef.
I was a slicer. I sliced the meats. I put the sandwiches together, and then I threw them down the chute to the drive-through or the front desk man. And so, which basically means I never had any interaction with customers, which was that was the best part. But what I also know is there ain't video cameras back there. So this feels like a lot of hearsay, and it feels hard to prove.
Yeah, that's going to be very difficult to prove.
But they've got this gal in jail. They've got this guy in jail on a $25,000 bond over it. Now, maybe in Broken Bow, Oklahoma, there are cameras in the back.
But this person was arrested.
Yes.
For assault.
Yes.
And we haven't even seen the video. This is just one word against another.
Well, so just all it says is Church believes there is a surveillance video from the restaurant.
But this guy was arrested. So
it's two women.
So the woman goes to the police, says she spit in my food and I have herpes. Go arrest her. And
yes,
they did.
And they arrested her.
Well,
that doesn't feel right.
There's more to this story.
Yeah. She's got the meats though.
Well,
she's gotten
they
plenty
walked
of
up
meats.
on her and her mouth looked like a pepperoni pizza, and they went, "Yep." Look at them both.
Well, her mugshot doesn't appear to have an outbreak.
But isn't there a medicine that knocks that stuff out now? Isn't herpes no longer a problem?
I don't know.
I was led to believe that was something we didn't need to. I mean, not that people don't have it.
She also has an eyebrow disease. That's
she's got Oklahoma eyebrows. Is what she got.
It's very unfortunate. It makes
that's in East Oklahoma. That's almost to Missouri.
Oh,
that's way over there.
Oh, wouldn't it be Arkansas?
Well,
I guess Missouri's above
south,
it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oklahoma, not a place for me.
No, Broken Bow, southeastern Oklahoma State's there,
and not a place I would eat it at.
A lot of herpes running around the local Arby's.
They
have the meats and the simplexes.
That's why I'm saying it's hard to narrow it down to just one gal.
Dude, how'd you just explaining that away to anybody? Well, I got the herpes from
a beef
Arby's.
and cheddar.
Is that what you call it?
With the horsey sauce?
Like, I got an STD from sitting on a toilet seat. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
You've been kissing places you shouldn't have kissed. Why you got pink eye then?
I think that's what happened. Is I think that maybe there was Arby's sex going on.
There's something else to this story. If they would just went and arrested this chick on just an accusation,
it does feel like there's got to be something going on that we don't know yet. But we'll see.
I know I'm not going to that Arby's no matter what.
Never,
and
ever.
Not that
ever.
I've frequented an Arby's. Although the funny thing is, you bring it up Arby's. I have had zero. I don't like just regular old sandwiches made at Arby's. I never have.
Okay,
but they've got a new a commercial out for like a Philly cheesesteak that looks like might be worth going.
Okay,
and now no.
I used to like the market fresh sandwiches.
See,
like I
know what you're talking about. But
I wasn't big on the roast beef, but like I would get like the turkey and bacon and Swiss sandwiches.
But it's just like it's just a sandwich, Arby's was never a place was on my list.
I don't think it's on a lot of people's list.
I think it's coming back though. I've been reading about their marketing strategy and it's working. They're picking up market share.
You know what I noticed the other day? I was having a hankering for, and it doesn't exist. Well, it does exist, but they're very rare in San Antonio. Is Wendy's.
Yeah, we used to have one over here on Austin Highway, but I bet there used to be 100 Wendy's in San Antonio. We're down to 25.
No,
man.
The one on Austin Highway is closed.
That one went down too?
Yeah. I looked in Waze and I found the closest one and I went over there and it was closed.
I'll be darned. Well, the Baconator killed him.
Maybe so. I don't know, but there's a Wendy's I don't know if Whataburger's doing all the work. Like a Whataburger's getting rid of everybody, wiping everybody out like HEB did with all the grocery stores. But yeah, there's hardly any Wendy's here. I find it fascinating.
I do too. I had no idea. Yep. But then again, I don't go. So
Arby's, there's not a lot of Arby's anyway.
Never have been.
No. But also, do you remember when Chick-fil-A was basically only in malls?
We didn't get our first Chick-fil-A in San Antonio until the mid-2000s. It was 2004 or 5.
When I was a kid, Chick-fil-A and like Orange Julius, those were mall things.
We never had them, period. The closest Chick-fil-A that we had to San Antonio was in Temple.
Oh, my.
Yeah, up until 2005. First one opened up. I say 5, but it was in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
So we're a late adopter to even Chick-fil-A.
And now Chick-fil-A is everywhere. Chick-fil-A is dominating the chicken game around here.
Cane's has made some inroads, but yeah, we're a Chick-fil-A place.
Yeah, it is a big Chick-fil-A town, I notice. My wife likes that. My wife loves Chick-fil-A. All right, let's take a quick break. 210-656-3776 is the phone number. It is the AJ and Rob Show, 94.1.
Closure on 90 eastbound between Montgomery on over to 1604. It's got traffic stop from 211, so almost a 45-minute delay. They are forcing traffic to exit onto the frontage road. Loop 410 northbound at Ingram, accident left lane has you slow from Lakeside Parkway, and 410 eastbound at Starcrest. That wreck is in the left lane. 12-minute delay has you stop and go from Nacogdoches. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, I cannot wait. It is my dream day. I get to go hang with the camels.
So, stories with Joe and a camel?
Yeah.
On The Blitz?
Yeah.
And whatever sports news is going on?
Yeah.
But it's you and the camel.
Hump day.
Oh, good Lord, it's Thursday.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
With the new My Lowe's Pro Rewards American Express card, earn 3 points per dollar spent on Lowe's qualifying purchases for the first 6 months after card account opening. Plus, save 5% every day on eligible purchases at Lowe's and earn points on eligible purchases everywhere else Amex is accepted. Card members get more at Lowe's. Subject to credit approval. 5% can't be combined with any other offer. Exclusions and restrictions apply. Points subject to loyalty terms at Lowe's.com/terms and credit reward terms at Synchrony.com/MLPRA-terms. Visit Lowe's.com/business credit.
The grand opening for the second Break Room Sports Bar is this Friday. The new Break Room Sports Bar at 11855 Perrin Vital has pool tables, darts, great food, cold drinks, and plenty of TVs. Bring your friends, grab a drink, and support a growing local business while experiencing San Antonio's newest hangout. Follow the Break Room Sports Bar on social media for the latest specials and events. The second Break Room Sports Bar is at 11855 Perrin Vital. See you Friday for the grand opening.
This report is sponsored by Bank of America. Bank of America, sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 2026, dedicated to offering solutions to help businesses meet their goals, locally and globally. More at bankofamerica.com/gamechangers. That's bankofamerica.com/gamechangers.
Don't miss the San Antonio Gunslingers' final home game of the season this Sunday, July 19th at 3 p.m. It's our Wild Outlaw game. The first 1,000 fans through the door get a custom Gunslinger bandana absolutely free. Plus, huge end-of-season merch specials. Gear up before it's gone. This is your last chance to catch the Gunslingers live at home this year. Bring the family, bring the noise, and let's send them out with a bang. Get your tickets now at sagunslingers.com or at the box office Sunday. Guns up!
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
South Texas summer is no joke. With temperatures in the triple digits, your roof takes a beating. Call Stevens Roofing and Solar at 210-785-0994. They're local, family-owned, and ready to help. Get a free, no-obligation roof inspection from a team that knows South Texas weather. Whether it's commercial or residential, a small repair, or a whole new roof, get peace of mind with Stevens Roofing. Call 210-785-0994 today. Stevens Roofing has you covered.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NFL, the deadline to sign long-term extensions came and went for franchise tag players, so there was no deal struck with Cowboys wide receiver George Pickens. He'll be playing the 26th season under the tag for $27.3 million. Finally, in Major League Baseball, the Houston Astros completed a trade that sent two-time World Series champion Lance McCullers Jr., along with pitcher Colton Gordon and cash considerations to the Milwaukee Brewers for second baseman outfielder Jaden Fielder. He's the son of former Brewer and Rangers first baseman Prince Fielder. I'm Rob Thompson at 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hi, this is Joe Reinagel, and you're listening to the home.
Summertime. Talking about fast food. I knew this was going to happen too. The Fat Burger that was in San Antonio, there was a couple of Fat Burgers.
Fat Burger.
I knew it wasn't going to last. It was just no way it was going to last. It's too expensive for this market. Nobody here is looking to buy $16, $17 burgers. It was never going to happen. But they,
well, we will, but not from a chain.
Okay, I agree with that. Yeah, you sit down at a good restaurant. Yeah,
but we'll go to Chris Madrid's, and we'll go to our local joint, and I think that's more than the cost. It's the familiarity.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But like a half-pound large fat burger is like $19.
That's too much. Man.
There's just no way.
Yeah.
And they were working on one at 281 and Bitters in that strip mall where right by the SA Card House that used to be the Luby's. They put a fat burger in there, and they took forever to put it in. I was like, dude, they're wasting their time. This fat burger's never going to make it. And sure enough, that one's already closed, and it's some new made-up chain. I've never heard Chuz Burger. That's why it is Chuz. Like I haven't been to a Chuz Burger. I've never heard of Chuz Burger. But if they're serving $19 burgers, they ain't gonna make it either. I just think it's such an uphill battle. Like to beat Whataburger for one, and let's face it, the quality of Whataburger is not what it was.
No, once they went corporate, it's those Chicago guys now. You're right.
And someone said that Burger Boy is going downhill, which I don't know.
No, don't say it isn't so.
I don't know.
That's the little chain that could, Burger Boy.
I don't know. I like Burger Boy. I've had it a few times. And it's not like life changing, but it's a good fast food burger.
Crinkle fries in a good shape.
The crinkle fries are solid. B. Hannon says P. Terry's. P. Terry's is legit, and P. Terry's is growing.
They're coming. They just IPO'd, and in the IPO, it was an employee IPO, so it's an employee-owned chain now.
Well,
really brilliant move.
First of all, their food is good. I think it's gonna catch on.
They're popping up right and left now. I can't wait. I need one closer. I've always enjoyed the Austin one.
SR says Carl Jr.'s failed. Yeah.
Carl's Jr. So Carl's Jr. it was that and what's
Hardee's.
Hardee's, and then they combined.
Yeah.
And then there's one that has something and the green burrito. What? And I think that was a Carl's burger.
The green burrito.
Green burrito. And I thought that ain't gonna work down here at all.
No, I never heard of such a thing.
Some California chain. The green burrito.
No, you know what they have in Vegas is Del Taco.
Yeah, we had a few way back when.
Del Taco, they put French fries in their burritos, and it's very off-putting to me.
Yeah, that's not right.
I don't like.
It might be pretty good, but it's just not right.
It is what it is.
Down for the experiment.
Yeah. Let's see. Keep It Sports says calling your restaurant Chuz does not sound appealing.
Exactly.
Want
any extra Chuz on that?
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Chuz.
Might take a few minutes, and you can keep the jack sauce too while you're at it.
Someone said try Brenda's Burgers.
Oh yeah, that's local. That's local legendary.
Listen, man, Brenda's, the Mr. Juicy, the Chris Madrid's. Those are you got a one spot shop. Those places are legit, but they're also destination spots.
Right. And we're taking care of local.
Yeah, but I'm talking about as far as a chain goes. I was telling you during the break, like I don't really like the food there. But about every 5 or 10 years, I like to go hit a Long John Silver's.
You have to do some searching around here.
I don't think they have them here.
If we have one, it's an old one.
Okay, there used to be one, and when I lived over there, I guess I should have done it like when I lived in my apartment. But it's around 1604 and 281, right by that Bill Miller's. There was a Long John Silver, and
it appears there are 3.
Something else was combined with it, which that's always a bad thing because everything that gets cooked in a Long John Silver's tastes like fish because it's all cooked in the same grease.
Oh wait, we got more locations. We got 5 or 6 locations.
Okay. Oh, and I bet they're in.
2,
are
4,
they in
6, 7 locations.
Are they in the hood? You got a map?
I'm looking at them. We got one. Looks at 281 and probably Thousand Oaks. Looks like somewhere right in there. Another one over far on the east side. 410 and 35 just outside. Several southeast side,
okay,
kind of hoodworthy, and one down in my old hood down on the west side.
Okay,
90 and 410.
Yeah, maybe I'll go hit it up again one of these days. A lot of people talking about Chester's.
Yeah,
I've never had Chester's.
Yeah, Chester's. There's I know of 2 locations have been around forever. Yeah, they do poppy seed buns.
Worthwhile.
Yeah, it's a good burger. Yeah.
Poppy seed or sesame seed.
Sesame seed buns.
Okay.
No, poppy seed. Poppy seed.
Poppy seed.
Yeah.
Huh.
Black poppy seeds.
Okay. Mark Anthony says it's with A&W on the south side. That's what it was. It was A&W.
A&W, that's the match.
Yeah. They go together.
What about Culver's? You ever been to a Culver's?
Oh, yeah, I've been to a Culver's. I think there's only one Culver's in San Antonio. It's in the medical center.
Yeah, well, there's one over off De Zavala. That's kind of close. Yeah, you call it the medical center. Yeah,
because my wife is like, when we go to her neurologist over there,
by it?
She's like, I want to get that Culver. What do they have? The whatever their ice cream is. I don't know what it. Custard. That custard. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. I'm surprised there's not more of them.
I'm surprised too. Have you ever done Freddy's?
Oh yeah, Freddy's.
what do they call them? Steak burger or something? I've never done
all
it.
smash burger stuff. There's one right. Luckily, the tornado skipped right over Freddy's and hit the Palladium and hit the other side of the road. But it seemed Freddy's was okay. But there's one right there by the house.
The what is that place called? They had them in Houston. They were like kind of like fast food.
Not Five Guys.
No.
Wahlburgers?
No. Beck's Prime.
We don't have that.
Okay. No, we don't. And thank goodness. It's like it's a legit, like, I mean, it's good quality meat, but you're talking about going in and getting like into a fast food place, which they don't have a drive-through, so you got to go in. And then it's like, but you go to a counter and order, and then it's like a $28 burger. It's crazy.
Again, we will do that if we feel like there's an attachment. If I feel like I know the owner or this place has been here for 25 years, we'll happily spend that for a burger, but it has to be a destination.
There's a place in Houston now that I think there's it's spread to like 5 locations called Trill Burger.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of Trill Burger.
It's Bun B's. Bun B started up a burger shop. Oh,
I haven't been. I heard it's good.
They are good. Now, the downside of their menu is there's like 2 options. Like there's no customizing. Like it's the burger. It's very simple.
I want that.
You want number 1 or number 2? That's what you got.
Give it to me. Just if I can take off something, that's all I need.
Yeah.
So unless it's something weird, I don't want to take anything off.
Yeah.
But no, I appreciate it. This is what I got. Eat this.
You like Five Guys?
Again, it's a little overpriced for what I get, but I'm not upset when I eat Five Guys.
I like Five Guys.
I like the fries.
Too.
The fries are always
the fries are amazing, and they give you so many. Although they've started to give you less. I've noticed. The last time I went to Five Guys, they weren't overflowing out of the cup the way they usually are.
That's
They usually get the bottom of the bag. Like they'll fill your cup, put it in the bag, and then they'll throw a scoop in on top of it.
Just on top of it, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the sea salt on their fries. Yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah.
It's another one of those things that a mall purchase, it's because you're not driving through.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so you're going in. So I don't go as much as I probably would with others because I have to. It's a whole ordeal. It's not Whataburger. I can drive through and just grab it.
But I'll tell you what. And I think they have these at McDonald's. I don't know. I haven't eaten inside a McDonald's. You know where when we ate inside a McDonald's? I ate inside a McDonald's, I think it was 2 years ago when we went to the Hollywood Bowl to see Bob Dylan.
Uh-huh.
And then on the way home, we stopped at a McDonald's and we ate inside there. But they have those the soda machines that they have at Five Guys now, like where you push in the
you can get anything you want.
You get like vanilla root beer, whatever you want some you want cherry and oh.
As far as I know, you can only do
every
that at
place should
Santikos
have those
and the Five Guys.
I think you could do it at McDonald's now.
Not all of them. That's a high end. That's a fancy.
Oh, maybe it's the L.A., California
Must be,
McDonald's.
Not the one by my house.
Okay.
In fact, what they have done more recently is they've taken all of the drinks out of the public and put them behind the counter again.
Oh.
Used to, they just give you the cup. That's gone now. Now they fill the drinks and hand it to you. I think they were losing money. I think they were losing money, so you don't even have that anymore.
I'll take a water, and then they
fill it for you, and here's the cup.
No, okay.
They won't. You can't get your own. No free refills.
I'm gonna have to try Chester's.
Chester's good. Yeah.
Okay. When's the last time you had it?
I'd say in the last year or so. I mean, there's one.
I thought you were saying, 7-8 years ago. I was going, that's not good.
No. Chester's has been part of the life. There's one on 410, run close to us, and there's one on 10. So the way I live, I drive by 2 of them every day. So it's a pretty common stop.
Okay. I also, you know what I ate once? Frontier Burger.
Oh, that's there's only one of those. And
okay,
it's the
only one.
And it's a there was a Frontier Burger back in the 50s and 60s, and it was the gyms. It was the Frontier Enterprises, and then they closed it down and went just with the coffee shop gyms. But that was they brought it back. And when they first opened it up, because they use the open fire kind of Burger King method, all the local Alamo Heightsers were mad at them because of the smoke.
Oh, yeah.
They fixed it, and they're still there. And there's only one, and it's worth going.
Okay, you know what's right over there by that I need to try? I still need to try it. The Time Machine place.
That's also Frontier Enterprises.
Is it really?
Them as well, yeah.
What do you eat there? What's the?
It's not about the food.
Does it? So there's nothing like that you would recommend there.
Now that place has been open for 50 years.
You ever been to the Magic Time Machine restaurant, Edwin?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
but I think you don't go to eat. You go for the show.
So what's the show? I thought it was
everybody's
just
in costume and you sit in themed rooms. It's not about
But it's
the
not
food.
like the,
it's about the entertainment. And I don't recall the food being bad. I just know that
it's not like that restaurant where they're doing like the night show, is it? Like there's dragons and
No, not that. It's kind of like there's different themed rooms and your servers and everybody involved is in costume and there's all it's
like you're in the Gilligan room.
Kind of like that.
Marianne's bringing you your burger.
Basically, that's my memory. And it's been a long time. And the fact that it is still open says they're doing something right because it is still here in the same place that it's been since the 70s, man.
Yeah.
So, no, it's been, I haven't been in a Magic Time Machine since the last century.
Ooh.
But my memory of it was, it's kind of a fun place, but I don't recall thinking.
How many times have you gone there? Once?
Probably 2 or 3 times in my life. And it's always for a celebration, birthday, anniversary, something like that.
I feel like I should maybe take my kids there. And
I'm not sure if they might already be too old, to be honest with you. But I do recall going one time for something, and we had, and I'm not kidding, I could be wrong here. It was called a Roman orgy. Yeah. And it was like, they're bringing grapes and all this stuff. It was this whole kind of thing.
What?
And I'm not kidding. Now, again, Brigade Bar, somebody help me out. And if I remember right, they would come in and all the staff was singing, we're going to have a Roman orgy because it's fun.
Well, yeah.
And I was like, I'm in on that. But
what's the difference between a Roman orgy and a regular American orgy?
Well, I think the Roman orgy is primarily food. I mean, it was one of those kind of things.
Well, that's less fun, I guess.
Yeah, well, who knows in the secret private party rooms.
Yeah.
In the champagne room.
I'd be in that Gilligan room.
My memory was that, I'll take some Marianne any day of the week.
And a little ginger on top.
So that's my more of a theme.
Mrs. Howell?
Well, she got money.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
Man.
Pay the bills.
Thurston ain't going to make it much longer.
Exactly.
Now, you might end up in the skipper's.
Hey, big deal. Big deal.
You don't want to be in the skipper's cabin. That's a whole other party.
You want to work your way up the chain? You want to be the first mate?
I have a sea song about the skipper that I can't sing on air.
Okay. That you learned in the military?
And it's just an old when I was at sea.
Oh.
When I was a merchant shipper.
Oh, I remember those days. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. All right. Edwin didn't tell us that we're way over. And
I was trying to.
Oh, why didn't you use words?
I was trying to give the signal.
But you have a talk back into my ear, right?
Yeah, you could speak to us at any moment.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt the conversation.
Good call. Is this just in my ear or over there?
This is just in your ear. Don't worry.
Does anybody else hear this?
No. 210-656-3776. It's the AJ and Rob Show, 94.1.
You know, Arasti providers are all around San Antonio, ready and eager to get you out of pain. So many of us, like me, let themselves just live in pain and just accept it as part of life. Just because you're getting older doesn't mean things should be hurting. And if you got things that are keeping you out of your life, you need to call Arasti because Arasti approaches your pain differently than other medical providers. They understand it takes a hands-on process. They got to figure out why you're hurting, where you're hurting, and once they figure that out, they fix the problem. And when you work that way, the problem gets fixed fast. Under 4 visits for most Arasti patients gets them back in the game. You never need to worry about going because you don't need a referral, and they accept most insurances. What are you waiting on? You don't need to let pain keep you from doing things that you love. Call them today. The number is 1-800-404-6050. The website, Arasti.com, got a map there. You'll find one close to you, I promise. Again, if pain is keeping you out of life, you need to fix that. Call Arasti today. They're going to get you taken care of, and when they do, come by. Thank me later.
I told my buyers, let's get them bought. Right now is the time to go. GiveMeTheVin.com is America's best car buyer, paying top dollar for your car, truck, sports car, exotic. What are you waiting for? We want to buy your car right now. Find out why thousands of satisfied customers across the United States put more money in their pocket by going to GiveMeTheVin.com.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
If alcohol or drug use is hurting you or someone you love, you are not alone. I'm Peter McCarthy of the San Antonio Council on Alcohol and Drug Awareness, known as CICADA. There is help, there is hope. Call CICADA at 210-225-4741 or visit cicada.org.
Twin Peaks is unmatched for every match. With 29-degree drafts of Michelob Ultra, handcrafted Casamigos margaritas, a scratch-made menu, and screens that put you in the front row of every game, it's all going down at the Lodge. Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55-plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it.
Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
Let's be honest. Watching the Rangers is better when you got something on the line. On Rangers game days, call your shot with the Morning Huddles. Rangers Double Dinger Payday. Play ball! Pick the Ranger you think will send one into the seats. He hits 1, you're going to a Rangers game. He hits 2. Now you've just been upgraded. Tickets and a hotel stay. That's what we call getting paid. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Make your pick and win with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers. It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Yep. Trevor says you got to try Pumpers.
I've heard of Pumpers, never been there. I drove by it.
The first time I ever heard of it was this weekend. I drove by it on my way to the Carnitas place.
Oh, yeah.
And it said adult burger store. Like they've got a big neon sign that says adult burger store. I was like, oh,
to see your ID, sir.
I'm into it. And then a couple people warning me against a time machine.
Again, it ain't about the food. It's about the experience.
Yeah. I just want to go in that place. That way I can say us when I talk about San Antonio.
You have to have eaten that at least once. But you had the Fred's Fish Fry, which is, in fact, the ticket. Once you do that, you're in.
I've had that. In fact, we had Rob and I had a private dining experience
yes, we
there.
Did.
We're the only ones in the whole building.
Us and the manager, chef, security.
And assistant manager.
All the same guy.
One guy. That's it. And treated us right, too. Gave us extra tartar sauce on the house. No big deal. What do you got there? What's that place?
Yeah, I'm looking at Pumpers.
Oh, they do look good.
Yeah.
Damn. I might have to try that.
Yeah,
that looks pretty damn good.
I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah, he said something about they deep fry the fries and hot dogs in beef tallow. I don't know if I don't like
about
hot
the
dogs. I'm not a hot dog guy.
But beef tallow. I've had fries that are done in duck fat.
Oh, it's incredible. Dude, yeah, there used to be a place called Burger Guys in Houston that did theirs in duck fat, and they made breakfast cereal milkshakes. So out of you get a Cinnamon Toast Crunch milkshake, a Fruity Pebbles milkshake. Oh, they were so good.
Duck fries,
and you could get a duck egg on your burger. And a duck egg is way more flavorful than a chicken egg, and obviously way bigger. But oh man, that was the place. That was the place in Houston. They shut down. I don't know why. Restaurant business is a hard game, man. It's a hard game. All right.
I'm looking at some of the. I found the burger for you.
What is it?
I can't say it on air.
Oh,
those
the adult burger store?
Evidently, no.
Oh. Well, that's something.
I didn't know that was the kind of onion.
I didn't.
A-hole sweet onions?
Huh. All right. It's a melt, but it's a
pension cool-off melt.
Cool-off melt. That's right. I have to try it. I'm not opposed. 1 hour to go.
You're listening to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We are still dealing with this closure on 90 eastbound between Montgomery on over to 1604. It's got traffic stop from 211, so almost a 45-minute delay. They are forcing traffic to exit onto the frontage road. Loop 410 northbound at Ingram, accident left lane has you slow from Lakeside Parkway, and 410 eastbound at Starcrest. That wreck is in the left lane. 12-minute delay has you stop and go from Nacogdoches. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique, but you are not alone.
You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney here in San Antonio and have been practicing law here since 1994. And in the past 30-plus years, I've helped hundreds of San Antonians injured by negligent drivers. If you've been injured in a car or truck collision, call me, 210-900-0400. I did want to let you know of a very disturbing trend I've seen that you really need to be aware of. If an attorney or someone acting on that attorney's behalf calls you after a traffic collision, with very limited exceptions, that is called barratry or solicitation. It's a crime and is unethical under our state bar rules. Do not answer these phone calls. Do not hire an unethical attorney. Neither I nor anyone in my firm will ever call you after a traffic collision. If you need my help, and if you've been injured in a traffic collision, I think you do, you'll need to call me. My name is Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400, or go to my website, alawyerforus.com.
For adults with Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms, every choice matters. Tremfya offers self-injection or intravenous infusion from the start. Tremfya is administered as injections under the skin or infusions through a vein every 4 weeks, followed by injections under the skin every 4 or 8 weeks. If your doctor decides that you can self-inject Tremfya, proper training is required. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
You know, I used to think all money managers were the same until I spoke with Fisher Investments.
Really? How different are they?
Fisher's investment counselors are dedicated to service, not sales, keeping clients up to date on their portfolio.
Well, they probably just invest in a bunch of mutual funds like I do.
Nope. They build a tailored portfolio based on their clients' personal goals, helping them stay on track for a comfortable retirement.
Well, they must make commissions selling products.
Actually, Fisher doesn't sell any commission-based products. They're a fiduciary, and they believe that's a conflict.
Then they have some kind of complex fee structure.
Nope. Fisher has a simple, transparent fee that's a percentage of their client's portfolio. So they do better when their clients do better.
It sounds like Fisher really is different.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Fisher Investments. Clearly different wealth management. Learn more at fisherinvestments.com/different. Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In World Cup action, the finals are set, and it's going to be Spain facing Argentina. What was a spectacular game, Argentina came back with 2 late goals to get a 2-1 win over England. Final Sunday at 2 o'clock at MetLife Stadium. In the NBA Summer League, the Spurs beat the Jazz 94-82. Spurs first-round pick Terrence Reed had 7 rebounds in the effort. R.J. Davis paced the team with 14 points and 12 rebounds. They'll await to see their opponent on Saturday. I'm Rob Thompson, a 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
From the studios of San Antonio's Sports Star, this is the AJ and Rob Show with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Hey, 210-656-3776. It's the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1. Good morning to you. Small Friday.
It's been a long one, man. The rain just stretches
Did I make
things
that?
out. I don't see a rebound, but I don't know what you're
Nice. I threw my little foil wrapper.
Looks good to me. Damn. I'm telling you, we need to put this basketball goal up. They're moving we're getting new carpet in our offices today. And so yesterday, the email came at 2 o'clock in the afternoon that, hey, if your office has stuff on the floor that ain't ours, you need to put it in a box or move it someplace because we're getting new carpet. That's like the average person getting an email at, say, 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Midnight. Hey, Before you get to work tomorrow, you need to move your entire office.
Also, Rob and I share an office, and Rob and I are two very different people when it comes to the amount of stuff we want around us.
Well, I've been here for 10 years. That's just I haven't brought anything. This is stuff that just arrived. I just started stacking over the years.
Rob has like bookshelves and stuff hanging on the walls, and I've got like 2 bobbleheads on my desk. And so it's a lot easier for me to pack up my side of the office than it is for Rob. Like,
I got like 60 bobbleheads I got to move.
For them to say, Rob, have your desk cleaned out or have your office cleaned out tomorrow.
Like, it's kidding me. But they were the movers were like, yeah, we knew that they told us to not get your office first because they said that you were probably going to be late. So.
Well, but you also have to you got to head out after the show today. So.
Yeah. I'm going to go see about the wheelbarrow incident. See if we can get this fixed. I got to get back in the game.
There's a new word out there, a new relationship word called polyamorous.
Was that with a T?
T. Now, you're familiar with polyamorous, which is
many partners.
When you're engaging in more than one romantic relationship at a time with the consent of all parties. But the term polyamory is a different relationship structure that is very prevalent in society, but seldom spoke about.
All right.
It is a new term coined by a relationship counselor and podcaster named Dan Savage.
Oh gosh, I know Dan Savage.
It's a combination of 2 words: tolerate and polyamory, which refers to a relationship dynamic in which one or both partners puts up with or tolerates the other's outside sexual or romantic contact. Unlike polyamory, where it's not something that they have discussed and agreed to, this is basically just one person kind of doing their own thing and the other person going, well, is it worth it to kick them out, or do I just deal with it, tolerate it? So it's polyamory. It says it's someone willing to turn a blind eye to a lap dance or a brief affair after years of marriage. They're able to focus on all the ways their spouse demonstrates their commitment and shows their love, and all of those other ways compensate or make the cheating that might be happening tolerable. These people aren't fools or dupes. They're not being pitied. They know what they signed up for and long ago made peace with what they got. They're willing to put up with it, a certain amount of it, reconciled to it, willing to tolerate it. They are, in a word, polyamorous.
Okay. Now, do you know who Dan Savage is?
I've heard of him. I don't know much about him.
He's a very outspoken activist gay man.
Okay.
So back about 20 years ago, when he was very active in the gay and lesbian, he was a spokesperson kind of out there before podcasting, before any of that. He got into it with a Republican congressman named Rick Santorum.
Okay.
And Rick Santorum had a very firm anti-gay stance. This is pre-gay marriage. This is back in the dark ages, before all this. So Dan Savage decided to get back at Rick Santorum. He decided he was going to redefine what Santorum meant. So he decided that Santorum would mean something that I can't even begin to describe what it is. It is an outgrowth. It is a product, a sidebar to gay sex. And now if you Google Santorum, it has become a saying for this. So Dan Savage has been around for a long time, and I always question his motives. He's very outspoken and very about his thing, but what he did to Rick Santorum is one of the classic takedowns of all time. So just Google Santorum and go gay dictionary.
He
changed the definition to something to this dude's last name.
I will look at it. What that's like? It's like he got Munsoned.
Exactly, or got Rickrolled or something like. But it was a takedown of a dude that is bigoted, anti-gay, lesbian, all that. So he decided, all right, bro, your name will forever be linked to something. And he made it his life's goal to make it that.
And succeeded.
And he did.
All right. Now, this is now these are not partners who are endorsing their
they're
the
just
behavior
like, this
of their
is all
spouse.
I got, man.
But it's like, is it worth throwing away the marriage?
Mm-hmm.
So probably a very popular, famous example of this would be Hillary and Bill Clinton. Everyone knows that it happened. There's no neither one of them can look you in the eye and say that they've that Bill was a faithful husband the entire time. He
just don't bring it home.
He did have sexual relations with that woman.
Depending on how you define is, but yes, he did.
But they decided that rather than they're clearly not a socially monogamous couple like that. That's been exposed. They've remained together as that because rather than breaking up or going full poly and just like agreeing that they're just going to see other people.
Just keep it private, keep it quiet, and don't bring it home.
Yeah, don't let anyone find out about it, and don't embarrass me. I think you know what? I think a lot of NBA or NFL, those like wives and girlfriends, it's like they kind of know the deal.
The wags on the road.
Yeah, and it's. I'm not saying all of them accept it, but I think some of them accept it and understand that this is part of the deal. You get the.
What do you think the percentages are of men that accept it versus women that accept it?
Well, I
would see women accept it a whole lot more than men would.
Well, let me tell you why, Rob. More often than not, I would say the reason why women would be willing to accept it is because they've got some sort of security.
They have to. I think of the people that I know,
but like if I was
have had relationships that involved infidelity, the women were far more likely to take the husband back than the husband to the wife.
Yes,
far more likely.
But like if Oprah cheated on
Stedman's like, I'm good with it.
Yeah,
just don't
Stedman's
bring it home.
like, great, okay, but because Oprah's the breadwinner.
But
so
even with those that are of equal financial setting, even with those where the women didn't need the husband's money, probably made more. It's been more likely in my experience for a wife to take a cheating husband back than a husband to take a cheating wife back.
I think because also men take it more of an affront personally.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Like it makes men feel like less of a man.
All of that. So when I'm really curious what the true numbers are, but I bet it's skewed much more toward the women being more accepting what's it called, polyamorous.
Yeah, because when men cheat, like a woman can go, oh, he's such a man. Like it's such a man thing to do is to like want to be with more people. Whereas if a woman cheats, it makes you feel like you are less of a man.
All of that. All of it.
Then you can't handle
my property.
Yes.
So yeah, the polyamory, that's a phrase that is dedicated to the women's side of things. Man, I don't think a lot of men are polyamorous.
No, I don't either. But I do think
unless they get turned on by it, and that's a whole other thing.
I think there are some couples that have like you've got something that you've got to present to the public.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like a great example. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett.
True.
Like I think when Jada Pinkett got caught cheating and
it got out.
Yeah, it's like, dude, what do we do here?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that is polyamory, right?
Have you ever known anybody to have a situation like that flourish and last?
No.
I just don't think it's in our DNA. I think we try. I think people want it, but at the end of the day, it's not genetically how we want to act.
No, I think you're right.
You know what I mean? It just doesn't feel right.
Men have we've got very fragile egos, believe it or not. Believe it or not. I know it's very difficult to accept, but I think we are very fragile creatures when it comes to stuff like that. All right. 210-656-3776. 210-656-3776. Guys, we are down to the last game of the season. If you haven't been out to a Gunslingers game, this is your last chance. Sunday, the final home game, July 19th, 3 p.m., the Wild Outlaw game. First 1,000 fans through the door. You get a custom Gunslinger bandana, absolutely free. There's tons of end-of-season merch specials as well, so if you've been waiting to buy some gear, you're going to get the best prices available are going to be at the Freeman on Sunday. Gear up before it's gone. Your last chance to catch the Gunslingers live at home this year. Bring the family, bring the noise, and let's send the Gunslingers out with a bang. It is a great time for the family. It is you're right on top of the action. It is something, if you haven't been, you've really got to go to check it out. I think I'm going to be at the game on Sunday. If you see me, say hello. Hell, you can even buy me a beer if you want. It's cheap beer, so if you want to buy me one, I'm not mad at you. Get your tickets now, sagunslingers.com or at the box office this Sunday. Guns up, San Antonio.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Still working this trouble spot at Loop 410, eastbound at Starcrest. Wreck taking up 2 left lanes. 35 southbound Eisenhower through Windcrest. That's a stall. They just moved that off to the shoulder. Of course, still slick streets and still flooding in areas. 90 westbound between Center Street to County Road in Uvalde. In Kerrville, 39 eastbound FM 187 over to Junction Highway. That's closed due to flooding. And in Kerr County, 27 eastbound between I-10 over to 41. Lots of flooding up in the Hill Country area. Please be very careful as you head out and about. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know there's a better way to do things, like bundling your home and auto insurance with Allstate. Why make things harder than they need to be? There's a better way to save time and money. Visit allstate.com or call for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
$30 million in guaranteed prizes. Cash in this football season in Las Vegas with 3 Circa Sports contests. Entry starting at $1,000, all with no rate. Circa Million, 18 weeks of point spread action. Circa Survivor, pick one winner each week, no point spread. And the Big Daddy, Circa Grandissimo, with a $100,000 entry fee. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. $30 million guaranteed. Visit circusports.com for details.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
In sports, the tape never tells the whole story. Hiring is no different. AI can make candidates look like an MVP on paper, so knowing the person and the skills behind the resume matters. That's where Robert Half changes the game. Our recruiters combine their expertise with award-winning AI to evaluate skills and fit quickly. Learn how we can find you specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, and more. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
When we started Oakland Roots Sports Club, we needed a strong foundation. Gusto has had our back since day one, making sure every hire, every paycheck, and every player is taken care of. They're the team behind our team. With Gusto, we stay rooted and give Oakland the love it deserves. I'm Idris Argandawal, co-founder of Oakland Roots and Gusto customer since 2018.
See why 500,000 businesses trust Gusto for payroll, HR, and more. Get started for free at gusto.com/root.
This World Cup update on San Antonio Sports Star is brought to you by Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks is unmatched for every match. With 29-degree drafts of Michelob Ultra, handcrafted Casamigos margaritas, a scratch-made menu, and screens that put you in the front row of every game, it's all going down at the Lodge. Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views.
Westwood One Sports presents this World Soccer Update. Argentina did it again, a 4th straight World Cup win in a knockout round game where they could have easily lost. Over these 4 games, the defending champs have scored only 2 goals in the first 78 minutes of games, but a total of 9 goals after the 78th minute. More of the same. Semifinals in Atlanta, England led 1-0, and Argentina scored twice in 6 minutes to win 2-1. Jamie Watson's the Westwood One soccer analyst.
Argentina has this belief every time that they step on the field that they are going to win this match, and at no point does that confidence ever waver. I'm watching a team that genuinely believes they can achieve the highest heights. That's just an X factor that you cannot overcome if you're an opponent.
And now Lionel Messi has almost certainly his final World Cup game Sunday, MetLife Stadium against Spain for the World Cup championship. John Stanchett, Westwood One Sports.
Get ready to gear up for the final stretch. Henkel Summer of Soccer Sweepstakes is giving fans the chance to win U.S. Soccer store gift cards to stock up on everything you need to support the home team. Last chance to win, enter now. No purchase necessary. Starts June 16th and ends July 31st, 2026. Must be 18 and a resident of the contiguous United States. Sponsored by Henkel. Henkel, proud partner of U.S. Soccer.
And Doug.
Hot dog! Get your hot dog!
Customize! Customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
Hey, what are you doing?
I like your method. Direct. To the point. A little loud, but...
Listen, people don't buy car insurance the same way they do hot dogs.
Not yet, but both are customizable.
Popcorn! Get your popcorn!
Hey, this is a hot dog area.
And customize and save area. Get a quote at libertymutual.com or with your local agent.
Liberty, 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 liberty. AJ Hoffman, Rob Thompson. The AJ and Rob Show is on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
It's like, here we go again. Another night out here with all my...
Hello, friends. Good morning, everybody. It's a new song. Is this one of your jams? You've
never
playing
heard
out Pledger's playlist?
You've never heard this before?
No.
I feel like
it's
I
been
have.
in the library for a while.
Huh. Okay.
I know we got other things to talk about, but the LeBron, where's he going to land situation is really turning interesting. I didn't think it would. It's LeBron and it's last stop, and there's all the different possibilities from Golden State to Philadelphia and everywhere in between. But now he's drawn it out to the point where I'm kind of eager to hear what he has to say. Kind of eager to see what happens.
I think Golden State, Philly, Cleveland, Miami. Is that like?
I think that
anybody beyond that? It's like no
swear
way.
to you, obviously, he's waiting for his own time. He's going to the gap between the World Cup or after the World Cup because he wants the entire media on him. But I think because of the delay, I get the sense. Now, I heard somebody say, "Oh, he's already made up his mind. This is all about timing." But I do get with every passing minute, if I'm one of those franchises not on that short list, I'm still making the call, and you never know. You might make the right call at the right moment and impress Maverick and him to the point where they're like, you know what? We're going to do it. And, I just saw the line, and I'm reading it off ESPN right now. Would the 76ers be a title favorite with LeBron? And I think, well, it'll certainly help. It will elevate the status and kind of throw.
No, I think they I don't know if they'd be the favorite, but they'd be right there with San
That's what I'm
Antonio and
saying.
Oklahoma City.
So I see that, and I go, well, it is becoming very intriguing because it will affect the league next year, not in a minor way. If he chooses a team that is, even if it's Cleveland, which I still believe it will put them in a position that they didn't think they would be. And that I find very intriguing. This is the last intriguing thing about the summer. This is it. After this, everybody go home. We'll see you in October for training camp.
Would you, and it seems so unlikely to happen now, but like if you were the Spurs, would you reach out?
I can't imagine not. He still hadn't made a decision. We know he will play for as little as the league minimum. We got that. We got a lot of other stuff. So I'm still calling. Why wouldn't I?
I guess the only reason you wouldn't is you think it stunts the growth of one of the guys.
And that's a valid concern.
But you know why? To me, you were in the finals.
Yeah.
You can't worry about the growth of your young guys. Like you got to okay, what can we add to make ourselves get over the hump?
And if this kind of adversity bothers you, then we have other conversations we have to have as far as your place in the world. So
if I told you during the finals last year that LeBron would have gotten all of Keldon's minutes,
wouldn't have been a problem at all. I'd been happy to have him. If you'd have told me we'd have had a LeBron on the court when we're up by 29 and still lose, we wouldn't have lost that lead. So no, I think there's every reason to say it's okay. But and I'm not just using the Spurs as an example, but I think there's a lot of teams kind of laying in the weeds that might have made a kind of an outrageous offer that was worthy of at least a little bit of consideration above and beyond the obvious. And the longer it goes, I wonder, is there a team out there that we're not thinking about that is trying to manufacture something pretty spectacular? The likelihood is small, but it is. And given the opportunity to land a GOAT on his last go-around on a team that could use you, I do think there's some there where at first I kind of thought, man, this is just about, the goodbye, so he gets a goodbye gift from every NBA team. He gets a rocking chair or a motorcycle or whatever it is. But no, it appears he is genuinely trying to find a place where he can help and at the same time close out and close out his career on a winning note.
I'm with you. I am fascinated where it could go. I have one more story I want to get to before our last couple segments. We usually do Hollywood stuff and then the daily lines, but this story is fascinating to me. This is in Salamanca, Western New York. It's Salamanca City Central School District. When students return in the fall, there's going to be a new kind of teacher there. It's on the Seneca Nation Reservation.
Okay, there we go.
And that school district is set to be the first in the country to put a humanoid robot in the classroom. It will not fully replace the classroom teacher, but it's basically going to be the teacher's aide. It is programmed to provide learning support to both students and educators. And I got to tell you, this is terrifying, but B, it looks like a sex robot. Look at this.
No way. They're okay.
I want that to be my teacher. I'd be sorry.
It's not going to be a human-looking robot, is it?
Yes.
What?
Yes. At a board meeting last month, the Cattaraugus County School District agreed to purchase a robot from Realbotics, which is a tech company, along with an AI teacher's assistant program allowing students to interact with an avatar on laptops. But it's a humanoid, so it is a robot that is going to look like a person, a lifelike appearance, silicone skin, long brown hair. Her name is Sally. It will be stationary in a seated position, but have a wide range of upper body movements and facial expressions. So, like, if you need help, you go sit down with Sally and she'll help you.
Why? Why would they make it human looking? I don't understand that. I get all the other stuff.
Dude, I don't know. I guess maybe they're more comfortable with it than like a metal robot. I don't know. But it says each student will have a unique identification code when interacting with the robot, which allows it to access their learning data and provide personalized support based on their past communications. They'll be able to say, hey, I'm student number 1234, and the robot will be like, hey, we were talking about this yesterday. Do you want to continue that conversation?
Oh, that's cool.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, we all talk. I talk to Alexa all day long.
Huh. Yeah, but what if Alexa had a face?
Well, that's the weird part of it. Why? I don't get that part. Because that's when you start making that kind of robot, that's when we start falling into they might try to kill us. You know, why are we putting eyes and mouth on that thing?
The robot will also serve as a classroom resource. If a teacher loses their place during a lesson or needs a prompt on what comes next, they can ask the robot for guidance because it's been loaded with the district's curriculum.
Next thing you know, those eyes are going to be cameras and they're going to be watching you.
Each robot cost the district $57,590.
That's nothing.
Which is a discounted price. The M-Series robots, which is their prices start at $95,000. So,
but even then, those guys don't call in sick. They stay late.
You're right.
Early.
You're right.
Don't have to give them a vacation.
Salamanca is the only incorporated city in the United States located entirely within a Native American reservation. There's 1,300 students, including 32% who identify as American Indian or Alaskan Native, and 79% who are economically disadvantaged, but they're buying, $60,000 robots.
Well, I guess they probably can't afford teachers.
I guess that's possible, yeah.
I'm all for that, the resource. I mean, it'll never replace the teachers, but I think it's a good thing. But I just don't understand the face features and all that. I'd rather have like C-3PO in there than a semi-hot looking robot chick sitting in a chair with her hair done.
Man. Any references to suicide, self-harm, bullying, or other flag terms would automatically alert school admin. So basically, it's also Big Brother sitting in your classroom, too.
My first thought was that it feels to me like the school district found a way to put a camera and everything on that has to be taught whether you want it to or not, the curriculum right in front of you, and they can watch you all the time.
So like as a demonstration, one of the people who are presenting this robot said that he told the robot he was being bullied at school and wants to get revenge.
So did the robot go kill the bully?
The robot
like
said,
the Terminator?
Oh, can you imagine?
What's his name?
I will take care of that problem, Tommy. Don't worry.
See, that's why you don't want them to be too mobile. And if they are mobile, you put an extension cord so if they go too far, they just unplug themselves.
Says, I'm really sorry that happened to you. Being picked on and having rocks thrown at you is not okay. And
Shall I kill them, Bobby?
That must have felt upsetting and maybe even scary. The best next step is to tell a trusted adult at school right away, like a teacher, counselor, or principal. Let your parent or guardian know too. I don't know.
Good advice from the robot.
I guess so. I don't know that I like AI going into classrooms.
Well, it's coming.
But I will say this is a very sexy robot, very alluring, and she's very well dressed.
That's so disconcerting. That whole thing. Like, is somebody going to change her clothes during the week? Like,
you got mustard on your shirt, Sally. Here, let me help you with that.
Like every teacher has a theme for that particular holiday. Are we going to
this will
theme
only
her up
work
in a
with
teacher vest?
This will only work with elementary school kids.
Oh, no.
After elementary school, the students would be like,
the questions coming to that robot.
We'd be honking her.
Yeah,
yeah. There's no way, and we'd get away. Like that'd be bad news. Bad news. All right, 210-656-3776. See what's going on in Hollywood on the other side. It is the AJ and Rob Show, 94.1. Hey, good morning, everybody. AJ and Rob show on 94.1. You know anything about Star Trek?
No. I've never I don't dislike the series. Watched it, know nothing behind the scenes.
Okay. I'll bring this up then. Somebody made a list of every main Star Trek ship's chief engineer ranked by ability.
Well, the first one. What's his name? But no, that was
Scotty is the beam me up guy.
Like a Christmas tree down here, Captain.
Yeah. And so I thought maybe you would know some of that stuff, but I'll throw this story out.
No, I only
don't
know
anything
Scotty
about it.
Yeah.
He's the only one I've heard of too.
And I've seen them.
What about the black guy who had the
I never watched the series. LeVar Burton, when he did, I never watched it.
Yeah.
He had the cheap 80s sunglasses on.
Yeah. I think he had to have some powers. You know, you watch that, Edwin?
No, I don't.
Not even the one with the black guy.
Is that Shaft? Is that what it is, or am I wrong about that?
Shaft? No, Shaft was not in Star Trek.
You're thinking of Richard Roundtree. No, that was
Shaft on Star Trek. No,
that would be a good one though.
He actually would be good at that.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, I will say that he would have the.
I know who LeVar Burton is.
He would have the strongest pimp hand of any engineer. I can tell you that. Keeps it strong. Timothy Chalamet is apparently a very, very big fan of the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Did you see this?
No, I haven't, but who isn't really?
He was at the match between France and Spain. I guess he's a big France fan. I guess,
and that was in
his name
Jerry
being
World. Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet. I guess it kind of goes that way, but he was basically like geeking out over meeting them and like was hugging went through and hugged all of them and like wanted to take pictures with them.
Well, I'm sure they were down for it. I don't think anybody fought
they're all
it.
smiling and
I don't think anybody was upset.
Um,
You know, when you take a picture with a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, here's how you know if they were with you or not. Normally when you go take a picture with the cheerleaders, they always will hand you a ball or a helmet to keep your hands occupied.
Well, in this picture,
is he holding a ball or a helmet?
He is holding pom-poms.
See, well, at least they could. Here, hold these.
Hold these.
We don't want those hands going someplace in the nether regions.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Chalamet's a big sports fan because remember he was at the Knicks stuff.
I'm finding it now. I don't mind that he's a Knicks fan. He's born to it. I'm not mad at him for that. But I am impressed with the fact that he is a sports fan. He's one of those guys I'm looking for reasons not to like him.
I am.
You know what I mean?
I don't like it because his name is spelled with 2 E's at the end.
And
Timothy.
That cheesy mustache. There's a lot of stuff I don't like, but I do appreciate the fact that he's a regular dude and he goes to sporting events and he buys the ticket or whether he's given or not. But he's not ashamed to be out and about. I do appreciate that.
Well, this may come at a really bad time because
they believe Donald John Trump incited the erection.
Donald John Trump, who incited an erection. R. Kelly, you may be familiar with him. He has formally asked President Trump
for a pardon
to commute his 30-year sentence for sexual misconduct convictions. Last year, he filed for an immediate release, saying that his life was in danger. And his lawyer also made a public plea, but never formally filed for one. But now R. Kelly has come out and publicly filed the paperwork to try and see if Donald J. Trump will commute his sentence.
The Lion King, what is it? Lion King, right? That dude?
The Lion King.
What's that dude's name? The Tiger King. Tiger King.
Oh, Tiger King.
He tried. Yeah. I mean, he tried to get the commutation, and that didn't work. But
yeah, Trump doesn't care about him. He's not a big enough star. I've never heard of this Tiger King, Lion King. I've heard the Lion King, never heard Tiger. R. Kelly, though, I don't know.
Well, I can tell you it wouldn't be a good look.
I would say while the president just had to pay out $6 million to some gal for, a civil case, might not be the best time to pardoning
a guy who likes to pee on 12-year-old girls. That probably isn't the best move. But, he doesn't pay attention to that kind of stuff.
We're not here to judge. But I would say
I'm pretty comfortable that R. Kelly's going to spend every day he was sentenced to behind a wall. I don't think he ever getting out.
I don't think he is either. I think that he's toast. And finally, Guess who's going to direct the new G.I. Joe movie?
Do I know the name?
You'll know
Ron
the name.
Howard.
Danny McBride of Righteous Gemstones and
I'm in.
Eastbound and Down
I'd
fame.
rather see him in front of the camera than directing. Dude, I'd rather see you acting.
I would too. Although in G.I. Joe, I don't know that he's got a role in that. But
is it going to be a comedy?
I don't know. It has to be.
I would hope. They haven't made a good
case,
G.I. Joe movie yet. They don't. No. They've all been awful.
I haven't seen it, but I heard the He-Man movie.
Oh,
it was a disaster.
You said it when it no adult wants to see that, and it was at the Netflix or on the streaming platform within a week.
Damn it!
You can go home and watch it today, though.
I guess so. Yeah, I don't know if I want to now.
No,
though. He-Man. He has.
It was kind of a low rent cartoon even for its day.
I loved He-Man.
It was, but the reason we all watched it was probably right in between one cartoon and we watched that, and then we watched the other one. It was just a matter of course,
I guess so. Yeah, that was the way Saturdays were planned out. You just whatever was on, you had to watch until the next thing came on.
And you didn't like it because it was probably some kind of girl cartoon on the other two channels, so you had to dive into He-Man.
Yeah. A G.I. Joe feature, one of the big priorities there for Paramount Pictures, which has recently been ramping up development of brands such as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Star Trek, and Joe, which earlier this year had a second script being developed by Max Landis. That one did not move ahead, but the plot details for McBride's version are being kept. They're being kept, pretty close to the chest right now. But I just can't imagine. They've made 3 G.I. Joe movies. 2009, G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra. 2013, G.I. Joe's Retaliation. And a Snake Eyes spinoff in 2021. They've been trying to find a way to reboot the franchise, and they've not had much success.
I don't think it's ever even been booted.
Yeah, but they're really trying to make something out of this thing. But also, you got to remember, in the 80s when G.I. Joe was probably at his peak fame, peak popularity, there was there was room for the macho soldier guy, and also the country was much more patriotic back then. There was a zeal for patriotism. I just don't know if that exists now. And guys like G.I. Joe, that's why I think a comedy would be the best way to do it.
Considering the last ones were so bad, they were almost comedies. Channing Tatum played Duke back in 2009.
I hope Channing Tatum's back in
The
this
Rock played Roadblock in G.I. Joe Retaliation in 2013. I just remember the Snake Eyes version just a couple years ago, and it was horrific.
I haven't seen any of those movies.
No, that's not good.
I've not seen any of them, but yeah. But he did direct a few episodes of Righteous Gemstones and Vice Principals, which he
started both those. That's why I thought maybe he'll be in front of the camera too.
Yep. Now he co-created Eastbound and Down, Vice Principals, and Righteous Gemstones. So he's clearly done a lot of this. And then he's done the movies like the Pineapple Express, and he did some Tropic Thunder.
Oh, he did a lot of good. He's a great role-playing dude. I don't know if he could ever carry anything, but his Righteous Gemstones was...
He carried Eastbound and Down.
Yeah, I guess so. And it was that propelled him. He did, yeah. And the Vice Principals, he was the main character
show.
too.
It was a great show.
He had Uncle Baby
Walton
Billy.
Goggins.
Uncle Baby Billy in that one.
What a fantastic show. I think he's great. I think everything he does is pretty funny. So
he was hanging around with all those dudes that got canceled, like Franco and all those guys. And
that's the Seth Rogen crew.
Yeah.
But he's still cool with Seth Rogen. James Franco's the one that's out. He's the one that got weird. I think these guys are still.
What was the End of the World? Where he became the devil.
I forget something like that. It's something that points at the end of the world.
Danny McBride got left outside, and became the devil's spot.
Yeah. All right, we got one segment left. We'll take a look at what's going on with the daily lines out there in Vegas. It's the AJ and Rob Show, 94.1. There we go. I just wanted to see when you were going to turn my mic on. Let me do a radio show.
You need a mic to do this?
Yeah.
Evidently, we need a
There's
camera,
some stuff
too.
going on over there, so.
Well, what do you mean, stuff going on?
Nothing bad, just, y'all were talking.
Well, I know, but I know how to control my microphone.
I don't think you do.
I'm a big boy. I've been doing radio like 22 years now.
I'm not sure we trust
I can't be trusted to turn on my microphone.
I always like to have somebody to blame.
Ugh.
No hot mic moments.
Well, listen.
He's looking out for you.
Okay. I don't say bad things. I don't do things that would get me in trouble.
I would just leave his mic hot from here on out.
Yeah.
Edwin.
Yeah. What are you scared of?
Yeah.
Quit being a little bitch.
Remember, it's 7 seconds, 3 seconds,
am I allowed to say that?
7 seconds, 3 seconds, nothing. 7 seconds, 3 seconds.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Yeah. All right. Not a lot going on in sports, but
well,
we got
I
to
had
find
a
it.
bunch of money on women's hockey taking team of the year. Man,
That's
hurt.
gone. That money's gone. Let's take a look at the daily lines.
It's the Morning Huddle's look at the daily lines with AJ and Rob on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
You covered, yeah!
They're only allowing one baseball game today. One.
I'm surprised they allowed that.
The Mets and the Phillies.
Are they playing Philly?
In Philly. Christian Scott for the Mets, Aaron Nola for the Phillies. Phillies minus 140 today.
What a strange. The team that hosted the All-Star game has the first game out the bat.
I don't get it. Right. And I mean, full slate tomorrow. Well, I guess not even a full slate, like 4 games tomorrow.
Well, New York to Philly is about, a 45-minute drive, so.
Yeah. But, I mean, there's games in Kansas City tomorrow. There's games in Cleveland. I don't know. Get back to work, boys. Dodgers-Yankees tomorrow, by the way. That's like the big hubbub welcome back. The World Cup, the final, Sunday, 2 o'clock. Spain, Argentina. Who do you think is favored to win it?
I think the Argentinians probably favored.
They are not.
Really good.
Spain is your favorite to win the cup, minus 160.
At what point do you admit that sometimes teams are just it feels like the Knicks.
Well, Argentina's they should have been knocked out about 5 times already, and they keep finding a way. No, you're right, but I don't know. Spain beat that France, and France was supposed to be the kings of the castle.
Well, Spain played the best 90-minute game I've seen played. Not the highest scoring, but as far as the team that I've seen play for 90 minutes, all the substitutions, the entire game, everything, they played the best game I've seen in the semifinals. So I get the reason they're favored.
And then Saturday at 4 o'clock, France and England.
See, this is where we go back to the rest of the world just does stuff different. I don't care. Who the hell wants to play for third place?
I don't know who's watching that.
I'm flying. If I'm on the team, I'm flying home, man. Those dudes that didn't get a chance to play, let them play.
Yeah, I don't care about that. France is minus 210, though. So it looks like they're supposed to kick their ass anyway. Lady Basketball Association. Portland Fire and the Washington. No, I don't even care about these teams. If where's I don't who plays on the Washington Mystics? Is someone famous?
I'm sure they had a pretty high draft pick.
Blibbity Bibbity is playing the Dallas Wings. The Dallas Wings have those 2 gals that are with each other.
Ozzy Fudd.
That's right.
Sonia
and Paige
Citrone
Beckers
is the best.
Who?
Sonia Citrone, averaging 18.5 points a game.
Made up person. Who plays for the Portland Fire?
I don't know.
No, that's a made-up. No one's going to watch that game anyway. They're watching the Liberty and the Dallas Wings, and they're going to see if those gals, if they, if somebody
get mad at each other and have a spat.
Yeah, or maybe someone will toss them a green device.
Well, that hadn't happened in a minute.
That can be introduced into their post-game.
It's funny how that went away as fast as it arrived.
Yeah. What's wrong with you guys? You guys are supposed to be diehard WNBA fans. No one's bringing green dildos to the games anymore.
Well, maybe they are.
That's weak, man.
Unable to get rid of them.
If I had season tickets, I'd bring one every game.
Well,
just part of your make that part of your routine.
We haven't really had a chance to talk about it, but talk about season ticket holder and what the Spurs have done. We had the Blitz had the dude on that had a raffle for his Spurs tickets, and the Spurs yanked him out of the building.
Yeah. Spurs are pretty sensitive about that stuff, it seems.
They've had a hard week, man. The Spurs PR team, between firing Jacob Toby and taking season ticket holder season tickets, and this guy, he's a little sketch. I heard his story. I didn't buy it. But, it's still his ticket.
Yeah.
And I get you can't raffle off your tickets and say, but
why
it's
not?
still
It's your
my ticket.
Yeah. I don't know. That seems fine to me.
But on the other side, I keep going back and forth, is I don't ever want to go to another home playoff game and see that many of the opponents in there. So I do get it. But I also am like, it's my ticket.
Yeah. I can do what I want with it. By the way, another thing that that soccer tournament basically completely made the rest of the world overlook that it was happening. Like, Wimbledon was barely a blip on the radar.
Yeah.
Do you know what started today? The British Open, the Open Championship started today. I had no idea it was even coming up.
Well,
normally we have Will Doctor on with us. I didn't even think about it because I didn't know it was happening.
I'm shocked. I had no idea. No, I know that the Tour de France is going on, and I'm all into that.
Yeah, some of these guys. Oh, see, I didn't even know that was happening too.
Who cares? But I just saw it over the weekend.
Yeah, a bunch of these guys have already played a full round today.
Which course are we playing?
How the hell would I know that?
Well, I mean, Patroon or
Royal Birkdale.
Where? Birkdale? Royal
Birkdale.
Royal
Birkdale or Birkdale. I don't know what he said.
I think it's Birkdale.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
I hear it's a links course.
Yes. Scotty Scheffler is your favorite.
Of course.
At plus 440.
Good God.
Rory McIlroy.
Prohibitive.
Rory McIlroy plus 970. Bryson DeChambeau plus 1275. If you're looking for I have no idea who's going to win. I don't know who the best ball strikers are. Normally, when we're going to talk to Will, I always prepare myself and do research. But now, since I didn't know it was going to happen, I didn't do any of that. So probably some guy's going to win. I've got no idea. Some dude. Maybe.
I hope it's a liver.
Do you? I thought
they've had a rough year. They've had a rough year.
Let me see.
It's like they got signed these whopping gigantic contracts. Those things dried up.
Well,
the Saudis ain't gonna pay that $250 million deal you signed.
In the lead right now is there's a tie. Sung J M and Dan Brown. Didn't Dan Brown write
He's a phenomenal writer?
He wrote that what's that book called with
Flight of the Intruders, the one that I
the very famous one that Tom Hanks had a movie in. The Da Vinci Code. Is that right?
No. Yeah, that is Dan Brown. Yeah.
The author of the Da Vinci Code is he's playing better than Steph Curry did, playing better than all those guys. So him and Sung J M 4 under.
Time.
Yeah, you didn't know. You didn't know that I was I studied literature, did you?
Is Dan Brown considered literature?
Yeah. He writes books, right? That's literature.
In the broadest sense, yes.
Is that what he looks like?
Yeah, that's Dan Brown.
Really? You don't say.
He was named a Chevalier de l'Ordre des Artistes des Lettres.
Is he French?
By the French government. Recognized Dan for his contributions to world literature.
See, literature.
You're right. Angels and Demons.
Is he French?
No, Dan Brown.
I was going to say, I've never heard of a French dude named Dan.
Da Vinci Code, Lost Symbol, Angels and Demons, Inferno. Fine writer.
A maker of literature.
Fine writer.
Maker of literature. All right. That does it for us today, friends. On
1 day left, brother.
Oh, is it Edwin? Did you write that, or did Pledger tell us to write that?
Yeah. I wrote it.
No, but did Pledger tell you to write it?
Yeah.
What's that? Bryson in at -3, Scotty at -2.
Yeah. Bryson 3 under, Scotty 2 under.
Is that a?
That's him he's letting the people know on the.
That's legit.
But they're chasing the Da Vinci Code guy. Step your game up, Scotty. Step it up. That does it for us. The Blitz comes on at 2:00. They've added a helmet to the table since I was here last.
Jeremy
time.
Urban, head coach of Trinity, was in studio day before yesterday.
Well, I've noticed that we don't have enough helmets on the table.
Well,
here.
we're short an Incarnate Word. We don't have a Texas State.
Yeah,
TLU, where you at?
Yeah, there's just not enough helmets on our desk where we work.
We need more helmets.
More helmets seems to be the answer for everybody except me. Anyway, Jason and Joe, 2:00. We'll be back. Do it all over again tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. AJ and Rob Show 94.1.